The Sesh Podcast, episode 235, take 1. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Sesh. I am your host with the most, Kendall, joined by the host with the second most.
Damn!
Shots fired. Who are you?
I'm Janelle.
What's your name, delicate?
I'm Janelle, honey. I don't know what that means.
You don't know Mad TV?
And I have the most poop in my body right now, I guarantee.
What? Oh my God, just coming out the gate.
I wish.
Yeah, that's right.
We're
We're all kind of falling apart today.
We'll explain
I'm
everything that
surprised
happened.
we're here.
This is not clickbait that you're seeing on the title, by the way. Both those things happened.
Yes, this has been quite the fucking weekend.
Yeah, not clickbait.
Did I say it too soon? Do you think it's been 30 seconds?
No.
I dropped an F-bomb,
Okay,
as
then we
people
can blur
say.
it.
Oh, no.
No, I don't care if it's blurred.
If YouTube, whatever.
It's wild to me that people still complain about cussing. Like, I know the majority of people love it. And on this show, we don't really get it. But people on my show,
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's not
let me
ladylike.
live.
You're
Or
just-
what's crazy is people, remember, we saw some comments recently that are like, I am watching this with my kids. I'm
My
talking
kids
about
are
violent
around.
murders on True Crime with Kendall Ray. And
And
they're
that's
like
what
worried
your
about the
concern is?
cussing?
Yeah.
Good God.
Good God, honey.
Well, that's just part of my language. And
That's
I think
right.
it makes you smarter and more lady.
It does, actually. Cussing, they say intelligent people cuss more.
Look at this. Look at the way it... Oh, wait. These need to be switched and then
Yes.
it'll be perfect. We need to have...
We have drink tour. Drink tour. Drink tour.
Try to stay hydrated
Well,
because
Yeah.
we're all recovering from something.
Yup, pretty much. We went out for one fucking night and now we're all dying.
I feel like every time we go out, we have to like start the show and we're like, we're
now
barely
we're all
alive. We are
dying.
old. We are old. Karelly, how old are you again? I always forget.
27.
God, I'm so young.
And even
Like,
then,
not that much younger than you.
No, dude, I'm on my way to 33.
Yeah,
yeah,
same.
that's embarrassing.
Oh, and I felt it this weekend.
I did too.
Saturday was not easy.
No,
Same
it
for me.
wasn't.
Oh, see, Saturday was easy for me. I was up and at 'em. It's today.
I threw up.
I'm
That
glad
next
you
threw
were
up.
up.
Oh,
and
I
at
was so
Damn.
hungover. I haven't gone out in a while either.
Yeah.
And
It's rough out there.
It's rough out there.
Streets,
it.
definitely.
Yeah, it's...
We'll explain all of this, but
Yeah, because we have some... It was quite a time.
Mhm.
But it was a really fun time. But yeah, it's definitely hard to, as a parent, because you have to like snap it together. I had to be at a birthday party that next morning.
What time was your birthday
I
party?
didn't.
It wasn't till we didn't have to leave till like 11, but still to like pull myself together. And I was like, I am not going to shower. I actually didn't shower until Sunday, and we were tearing up the dance floor. My hair was soaked.
Yeah, you looked like you were showered.
And
that
like
night.
to also, because I trust the Sesh audience so much, I also peed
you're gonna tell 'em?
quite a bit.
Did you actually?
No, you have
You
no
don't
idea.
remember this?
I-
This was like the theme of the night was Kendall peeing her pants.
Even just walking from bar to bar, I would just a little pee. But then
she kept being like, guys.
Oh, no, but
I
then...
was dropping it low on the dance floor, and every
Yeah,
time
you
I
were.
did, pee. And I looked at my shorts the next morning and was like, oh my God, I got in an Uber like this. I don't know. Like, once you have kids,
It's
You
not
need a
your
diaper.
fault. And there will be no shaming. I feel like people who have had kids will understand. Because I think
they
that just
definitely will.
happens. You
And some people
pee
just have
sometimes.
that issue.
You've always had a pee
I
issue.
have. It's just gotten a million times worse since having
Yeah.
my daughter. And then at one point it started getting better. And a friend of mine was like, you should do pelvic floor therapy. My doula, actually.
Who has time
And
for that?
I was like, you're so right. And she said sometimes even insurance will cover it. But I was like, I think it's like not that bad. Like sometimes it happens when I run or like I sneeze too hard. But like even since Friday where I drank a lot, I think the alcohol makes it worse.
Mm-hmm.
But all weekend, because then I came down with a cold
Mm-hmm.
from going out. And yeah, so I've just been like, I'm like, what was that little baby you had?
Potty Dottie.
I'm potty dotty.
Potty
I'm
dotty
always
peed.
got my wet pants.
Potty Dottie peed all the time. She's like, I gotta go potty.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm potty dotty.
All right. Well, I'm wishing I was Potty Dottie over here. I'm Potty Dottie with nothing happening.
No, a lot has happened since.
Well,
you woke up with nothing happening.
Okay.
but-
In fact, I'm a little worried I may have to exit the set here in about 30 seconds to see if something else is happening.
here comes the comments that are like, I just started my lunch.
Well, you should know better that the show is sick. And we're just talking about our lives. This is
Our lives are sick, and we're sick.
Our lives are sick, and we're unwell. You see, I was fine Saturday. I didn't feel hungover. I woke up around 8:30.
You didn't seem that drunk, though, that night either.
I wasn't that drunk.
It takes a lot to make you drunk.
It does.
You have a high tolerance for liquor.
Which I'm grateful for because I feel like that's helpful. I also, thank God for me. Otherwise, you guys would not have gotten into your Ubers. I was like literally marching the streets with MapQuest in my hand, figuring out where everyone was supposed to go.
Yep.
MapQuest.
Yeah, thank God for you. Me and Sydney were losing it.
But I was fine. Went to the pool, had a great day, whatever. Yesterday, fine. Oh my God, wait. I think I might actually have to go.
Yeah, hold that thought.
Okay,
really quick, though, before we get into the story, we have a very exciting announcement for our foundation, Higher Hope. Some of you guys may have heard this on, I think it will be announced on my show by this point or on social media. But we have been working on something that's been in the works for quite some time. We have sponsored the training and placement of an ESD canine, and we just got confirmation that the dog will be placed in Loveland, Colorado in November after completing its training with its handler. And these dogs are very, very expensive. They specifically go after mainly sex trafficking is their goal. They actually are able to detect the glue in electronic devices that criminals try to hide all types of horrible content on, and just data surrounding sex trafficking. So this is a very vital canine, something that I think all states should have. I wish all states could have multiple.
Yeah, it was through the rescue or the nonprofit called Our Rescue.
They're awesome.
They're so awesome. And they were a recipient of an Empower grant, and it's been in the works for months now. So we're really excited to see it start to come to life.
And we're very thankful to all of you who have supported our shows because it makes it possible for us to fund big projects like this. And also for any of you who have donated, if you have any interest in supporting our work at Higher Hope, please check out higherhope.org or our social media where you can check out what we're doing. But we would love any support from you guys so we can continue to do awesome things like this. But
which, by the way, when you donate, 100% of your donation goes directly towards grant funding specifically.
Yes. There's not a penny from donation spent on anything else. But anyway, because we're so grateful for your support, we've made Higher Hope as a whole possible. We want you to be part of the process. And we know we have so many dog lovers, especially in our audience. So we want you to help us name the dog, okay? So we don't know the gender of the dog yet. We don't know what the dog even looks like at this point. So we're going to put some photos of similar dogs from the program so you can kind of get an idea. But we have narrowed it down to 3 boy names and 3 girl names.
Okay, so the boy names are Charlie, which
of course
obviously, but also Charlie means courage, freedom, and leadership. So we thought that was fitting. We also have Orion, which means warrior, strength, bravery. Love that one. And then Ghost, which is like obviously kind of an ode to Mile Higher Media in general. Lights Out, obviously. Just, some of our topics that we cover. But also it's just a cool name. And I think kind of represents like fearlessness and stealth.
Yeah,
and
it
stuff.
does.
So
yeah.
And then for girl names, we have Hope, which, Higher
Voting
Hope.
for Hope. I love
which
Hope.
is like so cute as well. Rebel, obviously, independence, courage, fighting spirit.
That was my pick too. I
so
love that
cute.
one.
Or Luma, which is light in darkness.
Who came up with that one? Oh, Josh. Yeah, that's a great one too.
Yeah. So yeah, like Kendall said, we don't know the dog's gender. It's actually really cool. The way that they do it is the owners or the handlers go through the training with a group of dogs. And then as the training goes on, the trainers figure out which dog would be the best match with which person. So that's why we don't know, which dog it will be or if it'll be a boy or girl or what it'll look like or anything. A lot of them are like labs. So I'm kind of assuming it'll be something along those lines. But yeah, we're really excited. And you guys will be able to vote for the name. So you can vote for 1 boy name and 1 girl name. We'll have a link below for you to cast your vote. In the description box, there's show notes. And then
eventually we will get to show you the dog because we're all going to go hopefully see the dog.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, definitely give us a vote. Voting closes July 27th, so you have a bit of time to get your votes in. And yeah, really excited about it. It's a super cool organization, so we're very grateful to be able to work with them. Also, really quick, speaking of Higher Hope, 100% of merch donations from any store or any show goes directly towards Higher Hope. 100%.
Of all our merch.
Of all our merch. And right now we're running a giant sale because we're actually changing distributors. So we're calling it like a moving sale, and it's 50% off all merch site-wide. So head over to milehighermerch.com, and anything that you buy from any of the shows will obviously go to Higher Hope, but you'll also get a steep discount right now. So grab some merch, and yeah. Okay, let's get into it. So something about me, which I'm sure a lot of you can relate to out there, is that every time I get cramps, they are genuinely so painful for like decades now, it seems like. And I'm always looking for products to help alleviate the pain. And yeah, pain medicine can help, but sometimes I need more than that, or sometimes I don't want to just take a bunch of that. And so that's why I'm really excited to talk to you guys about Foria today, because they make products that are a game changer when it comes to your menstrual cycle. Foria creates award-winning products to support intimate experiences across every stage of your life, from menstruation to menopause. Foria's Relief Collection features life-changing, all-natural formulas designed to provide relief from menstrual symptoms and period discomfort. And they make products for more than just your menstrual cycle. Whether you're looking to spice up your relationship, find all-natural period comfort, or give the gift of pleasure to a friend or loved one, Foria's unique formulas are for everybody. One of the things that I'm particularly excited to try is the Relief Melts, and they provide all-natural internal menstrual support. They're small, easy to insert suppositories are made with cocoa butter and 100 milligrams of the highest quality CBD to relax tension and pelvic discomfort. The best time to use the Relief Melts is right before your cramping actually starts. They recommend laying down and elevating your hips when you insert the melt so that it can absorb more deeply, then staying in that position for some time so that it can really absorb. Their Relief Salve is also a game changer for taming the tension and muscle soreness you get during your period. It's made with full spectrum CBD for the ultimate relief, plus organically grown kava, ginger, St. John's wort, eucalyptus, and other soothing botanicals. They have so many raving reviews on their website. People are saying that they rubbed it on their abdomen 4 times a day during their period and noticed their cramps were much less intense than usual. And someone else said, I absolutely love this salve. As someone who doesn't like taking pain medication for cramps, this is the best alternative, a must-have. So I could read insanely glowing reviews from Foria's website all day, but you really just have to try their formulas for yourself to understand. Whether you're looking for period relief or something to get you in the mood and enhance pleasure, I highly recommend you check out their all-natural formulas. And the good news is that Foria is offering a special deal for our listeners. Get 20% off your first order by visiting foriawellness.com/sesh or use code SESH at checkout. That's FORIA wellness.com/sesh for 20% off your first order. You'll thank me later.
Anyway, our producers are here too. The lovely Sydney is here, and the marvelous Karelly is here. How are you two doing today?
I'm okay. I actually found my ailment. I ripped my contact on Friday night.
Ripped it?
Yeah, and I'm on my last contact. Not prescription, but like my last contacts.
Wait, you didn't rip your last one. You only have one now?
No. It's like in my eye right now, but it's like ripped a little bit and it's really hurting. And I need to wear it because like I need my eyes and I don't have my glasses today. So yeah.
Ow.
I should just buy you an extra one of mine. I wonder how close our prescriptions are.
No, because you don't have like bad eyesight. You just have astigmatism, right?
Yeah.
I have a bad eyesight.
Right. So
yeah. Have you had any contacts rip yet in your eye?
No, not in them. Oh. Well, do you have dailies? I can't remember.
No, you have monthlies. And I think those are a little thicker. I think dailies are like a lot more sensitive.
Huh. Yeah, I haven't ripped one.
Yeah, it's not fun. And yeah. So I'm like blinking a lot in my left eye because it's like scratching a little bit.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Do you have an ailment, Sydney?
Not really an ailment. I just feel pretty tired. You know, I'm just still in recovery mode. But
that's how I feel too.
You know.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
Well, my ailment is I got sick. It's just so annoying to get sick in July. That's just bullshit. It's so unfair.
I thought I was getting sick. I was just hungover.
Well, I thought at first on Saturday morning, I woke up and my throat hurt. And it hurt in the Uber home too, but I was like, I was screaming, you know, it was so loud. We were dancing. I feel like I always kind of have a sore throat after I leave the bars. But then it didn't go away. And by noon, it was like still pretty bad on my way to the birthday party. And then the birthday party was a whole fucking fiasco. I'll fill you guys in on that.
Especially since you're around a bunch of little kids.
Yeah. Well,
little germies.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize I just thought it was like I said, just sore from the night's activities. But then, I woke up yesterday with a full on cold congestion. And now my main issue, my throat ache is gone. It's just congestion, fatigue, and like my ears are plugged.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep doing the
worst.
like trying to blow them out, and it just feels so uncomfortable.
Ugh,
So I can't really hear all the way right now.
Do you try chewing some gum?
But I wanted to be here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've done that. And then I did a shower this morning. Just like I steamed it up as much as I could. And I have these sprays, like a eucalyptus breathing spray. And I think that helped a lot. So hopefully I don't sound too bad because I woke up this morning and it was pretty nasty sounding. But
it's not too bad. But you can kind of tell a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Congestion.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to be here. And let's do a little drink tour. Because obviously I've got a lot going on here. So, of course, we've got today it's a Clamato. Always have to have a nice tomato juice because it's kind of like a snack.
Mm-hmm. Is it spicy or just regular?
Just regular.
Okay.
No spice today. And then I have a protein shake that I've been working on all morning. It is half jet puffed, the marshmallow fluff flavor. And half Reese's peanut butter cup flavor. I've been mixing the two. It's from this brand called either Reese or Rise or something. I don't know if it's any good, but it has a high protein count.
How's the taste?
Very good. Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite protein powder right now?
Not really. I kind of bounce all around. I like the Alani. I like the KOS. If I want to go plant protein.
Yeah.
Kind of switch back and forth, but and then I have a coffee in a mini hydro jug that is adorable.
Maybe I should have a coffee.
Yeah, you should. That'll help you. Do you want some of mine?
Yeah.
I put a lot of sugar-free syrup in there, so it's very sweet tasting. And then this is Janelle's. But this is my water,
That's really
which
good.
I have sugar-free hibiscus, watermelon rose, something syrup in it. So those are my drinks. I've got 4. Janelle's got 2,
I
like a
just have 2,
sensible
but I think
person.
I should probably get an iced cough.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I thought you were finally able to go.
Yeah, but like there's still blockages. It's like during rush hour when one car goes at a time.
I see.
Not the full road closure.
Janelle was in full panic this morning. I just have to tell this story. Janelle's messaging the Sesh group. We're like, okay, I was first to message. I was like, all right, guys, I'm still pretty sick. I'm going to steam shower, and I think I'm going to come in and rally. And Janelle's like, I am also dying. I'm having major stomach issues or something like that. And I was like, okay, what does that mean? Probably because we were on the phone last night and you told me you were having problems then. And so Janelle's talking about like how she's fighting for her life. It's horrible. She's dying.
No, literally.
And then Karelly has not chimed in on any of my ailments.
Hasn't said a thing.
Sydney's like, oh, poor guy's normal Sydney. Karelly goes, I'm having a bad bagel day. One bagel's burnt. The other one has mold. I was like, it has mold. I just bought them for the office. She goes, wait, did you buy the cheese ones? Really on the toilet dying.
Oh, I don't
Defend
remember.
yourself.
Don't remember.
I'm not done yet.
Because you can't defend yourself till everyone knows the facts. Because then I managed to get here an hour and a half late because I was scared to go with the car. I get here and I'm in the bathroom again and I come out and immediately she's bombarding me with another question.
Was it
About
bagel
the damn
question?
bagels.
No, she was like, oh yeah, when's the retreat? I was like, listen, you don't talk to
When's the company retreat? Literally, I hear Janelle go, well, first she's like, I need you to come pick me up. So I grabbed all my stuff. I was going to drive her because she's like, I can't even drive.
Well, okay, actually first, you guys know deadass, I was fighting for my life. Then you're like naked, cold sweats, crying. Like it was really bad. And so I texted everyone, I'm like, yo, I'm running late. Thank God John was there because he had to run up, get me a puke bucket because I thought I was going to throw up. Give me my water.
Did you say poop?
A puke bucket because I thought I was going to throw up.
Do you have a puke bucket?
No, but like just a
bucket,
like a bowl.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. So then I'm like, okay, let me get ready. So I get up. I like put my clothes on. I wash my face. I jump back on the pot. My legs are completely numb.
I'm so sorry.
I'm like horizontal on the toilet because I have my squatty potty like as far as I can go. So my feet are like way out forward. I'm like leaned back on the toilet.
I've been there. Sometimes that position really helps.
Yeah,
like,
it does.
Like
Yes.
Why does that work so well?
I don't know.
I guess it's supposed to be the opposite.
But I finally got dressed. Then I was like, okay, let me go downstairs. I go downstairs, pack my backpack. I'm like ready to go. And I'm like, fuck, let me just go one more time because I'm scared to drive. So I get back on the toilet. Anyways, I'm there for like another 20 minutes dying. Get off the toilet. I'm like, all right, John, I'm leaving. I don't even like say bye to the dogs or him. I hop in the car. I start flying down my neighborhood.
Say bye to the dogs.
I text them. I said, if I'm not there in 15 minutes, call the cops. So and then I literally was at my neighborhood getting to turn out of it. Fire in the hole. So I had to fucking flip a Yui, go back home.
I'm surprised you just had me get you because I was already like, I had all my stuff. I had my cucumber bowl and I was going to bring my cucumbers in the car and get you. And then as I was leaving, you were like, I'm good. I can drive.
Well, finally, I get home and I was literally praying to God out loud. And finally, I got some movement. Finally.
God, it's me, Margaret. Sorry, it's been a while.
Hey, God, I haven't talked to you like ever, but I need you now. And finally got a little bit of movement and was able to somehow hit all the green lights on the way here. So that was great because the second I came, fire in the hole again. So I had to run to the bathroom. And now it's like every 10 minutes. But there's still, like, Sydney, yes, it's starting to move, but there's like major traffic jam, you know? There's...
So once you get the feeling, like that urge like, to go...
It's a little tiny...
This is so nasty.
Uh-huh.
This is so nasty.
This show is nasty.
I don't really care.
I don't either.
I think it's funny. And
this
everyone poops. Okay, everyone can fucking relate. All right, now you can defend myself. All right, you may defend yourself. Bagel girl.
Oh, she's pulling up the text.
So, yeah, pull them up.
I tell you. I said...
Read the text before so they get context of how much pain I was in.
Okay, yeah, I will. I was able to get dressed, but had to head back on the pot. I'll leave ASAP, waiting for the bomb to go off. And then Sydney says, oh no, is it from Tobias?
Who?
We got to get sponsored by Dr. Tobias.
Yeah, no. That's our favorite colon cleanse. It is good for you. I've been doing it for like
Dr.
10 years.
Tobias on Amazon.
My doctor approves.
He's good. No, he's great work.
Our favorite doctor.
Janelle said, yeah, but nothing is coming out. I can feel my shit through my stomach, though, like with my hands. And
no, okay. Literally,
you need to have a note on screen that's like, skip this entire next 15 minutes if you don't like.
I was laying in bed really early and I was like going like this and I could feel right here, like
hard.
See, I
Things
can't relate.
Moving.
I think that's a skinny girl thing because I have too much layers of fat to feel what's in there.
Well, yeah. I think it was also just like.
I've been there before. I still can't.
There was like a cork and then there's just like.
I know what you mean with the cork, though.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Of course.
So anyways, okay, go ahead.
All right. And then I say, I'm having a bad bagel day, frowny face. I love when
This is her first thing she said all morning.
Yeah. It is, I guess, huh? I said, I let one burn and the other ones are moldy. And then you're like, oh, they're moldy. And I was like, well, didn't you just buy the cheese ones? Janelle said, no, but I bought 3 flavors. And I said, I meant we're cheese one of them. Probably can't remember. Janelle says, Janelle is fighting for her life and probably don't give a fuck, only concerned about a bad bagel day. And I said, haha. I said, I care, Jan. I care, Janny. And then I said, I'm not even going to tell you what I'm doing right now. Taking a big old dookie. And then you ignored that.
Yeah, I ignored that because at that point I was getting pissed. I was so much
really?
Well, not really pissed, but I was like, I can't
I'm
even.
so sorry.
No, it's fine. I literally was like, I can't even talk to anyone right now because I'm dying.
Okay.
That was when you were sending me that. I had to take my shirt back
didn't
off.
Know how bad it was. I was on the phone with Janelle. I knew how bad.
Oh, yeah, she called me at one point. She's like, so we were talking about something else, having to do the work, and then I'm on the toilet, like trying to go while we're talking.
You to check on you.
Oh, right, you
not
did.
just about.
No,
work.
you're right. But then we started talking about
because you weren't responding. I was getting scared. Because you just said stomach issues, and I was like, okay, what does that mean?
Yeah,
could mean a plethora of things. Okay, and then I say, dude, I'm so sorry. Do you think a squatty potty would help? Kendall said, she already had one.
I was on the phone. I knew what precautions had already been taken.
And then I said, and then you said, I'm literally laying horizontal on the toilet.
I was.
And then I said, I gave you a recommendation. I said, you need to chug a glass of prune juice.
I have done that many times and it's not working.
And Kendall said, do you have a cucumber to stick up there?
To stick up. You guys are such assholes.
No, I genuinely meant like to eat it.
Again, during that
cucumber
time
every day, and I think that really helps.
And I think it does too.
Again, during that time, I moved to the downstairs basement during that text message, and I was like, "Fuck these guys!" I put my phone down again. I almost started crying because it hurt so bad.
Well, then you said you were hungry.
Working from home today, and you lit up 2 bathrooms before you left.
And then you said you were hungry, and I'm like, for what?
I was starving.
Because like sometimes Taco Bell does help.
It does.
That was by the time I got in the car, and
Taco Bell is nature's laxative.
Not for me though. Like it doesn't do anything. It's like whatever.
Coffee. You drink aloe vera.
I've heard
Aloe
that
vera
shit's
does
good.
help.
It works.
Or psyllium husk.
Oh, that's what
Psyllium
Tobias
husk.
is.
That's what Tobias is.
Yeah, and a couple other things.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyways, so I'm here barely. Things are painful. But we're here and I'm drinking, what the fuck is this? Sparkling ice, classic lemonade flavor.
that's Josh's mom's fave.
And I also told our coworker Haley, you guys know Haley, that I would chug this entire water. Because she just goes, you need to drink water.
It's true.
You're
Yeah.
dehydrated. So I'm
Mhm.
going to drink both my drinks by the time we're done recording. I'm not allowed to
That's
get
why
up.
I have a cucumber for breakfast every day. Or if I don't have it for breakfast, I have it as my nighttime snack. Because it's like 99% water. What was it, Karelly? We
Yeah.
looked it up.
I think it was like 89 or something.
But also like
Mostly water.
it feeds the like crunchy like I always want a bagel in the morning or something, but then
Dude, I had a cucumber for like a late night snack last night.
it's best.
Perfect. And I usually peel them, but I haven't been peeling them because I noticed that you don't peel them.
Oh, I don't
English
know.
kooks, you don't.
Well, that's what you get. There's like more nutrients in the skin.
What
than the
about
actual
like
inside.
American kooks?
And you can still eat them.
I
The
don't.
skin is just
I don't really
tougher.
like English. I had an English this morning. They're
I
I
like
like
the
the
big,
Mexican
thick
ones.
daddies.
Oh,
Yeah,
But
like
they're
the
more,
regular
they have
ones.
more water in them. I feel
Like the regular, like the
Yeah,
thicker
big,
ones.
thick
Yeah.
boys.
I always feel like such a pervert picking them up at the grocery store because I'm like,
You have to squeeze it.
no.
I always
What?
and I get like 4 or 5 when I go. I probably look so insane.
Well, I only get like 1 or 2 when I go,
yeah.
so I probably look insane.
No, I think 5 is the insane level.
I'm pretty sure I look insane because at one point, about an hour after being here, all 3 of the fucking toilets were used in this.
Oh.
And I was literally going from room to room trying to get in. And I was like,
I had to squeeze mine out so that she could
I'm
get in.
straight up going to go outside and shit like a dog.
You would think with 3 bathrooms in here we'd be okay, but there's been several occasions where there's no. This happened to me last week where I was like, I have to go now, and all 3 were taken. I
Okay,
was like,
it's
that
this
happened to me.
entire
I'm gonna go in the
office
dumpster in
has
the
tummy
back.
issues.
Apparently, everyone's shitting here.
and we've broken toilets. Like our crew is out of control.
Okay, that was not our
and they
fault.
said no. They said it was user error.
Okay,
remember?
that guy's an idiot. That's not user error.
No, I think it was my user error. Because
No.
guess what I do on there sometimes?
No.
What?
This.
Lay down? Why does
Yes,
that
I
make
do,
it leak?
You do. Because I think I'm pushing the like
oh
tank.
my God.
I'm a big back. I knocked it down.
Oh my God. All right, folks. You've heard me talk about Skims many times, and I'm telling you, if you have been sitting there, listen to me do read after read about Skims, and you still haven't tried them for yourself, I don't know what you're doing, but you're missing out, okay? Because Skims has changed the game when it comes to bras and underwear and loungewear, honestly, and clothes, honestly, all of it. I wear Skims every single day. I'm wearing Skims right now, bra and undies. I would show you, but then we get demonetized, so I'm not going to do that, but I'm telling you, Skims is the best. It's comfortable. It washes well. It's cute. It doesn't show annoyingly under clothes like a lot of other bras and underwear. I'm telling you, you need to try it. I have been an anti-underwire girly for a long time. Usually I just wear bralettes, which by the way, Skims has the best ones. But I have recently tried their Fits Everybody push-up bra, and I am thoroughly impressed because it really is comfortable while still giving the girls a nice lift, a nice bit of support. You know, when you're in the IBTC, you know, sometimes you need a little extra oomph to fill out the shirts or whatnot. And that's exactly what this bra does for me, okay? I have recommended Skims to pretty much everyone in my life because I'm telling you, everyone needs a pair of good bra and underwear and some loungewear in their life, and Skims will do that for you. So shop our favorite bras and underwear at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know that we sent you, select podcast in the survey, and be sure to select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. All
Well,
right.
anyway, should we recap the weekend? Because oh
Let's.
my God, we had a lot happen. Josh was in the hospital. Janelle
Yelled
nearly got
at
in
some
a
old
fight.
creepy ass man,
Yeah.
okay?
So we
Creepy
went
ass
out with
couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
It was
I don't know
both of
what
them.
their deal was.
And we
But
had
the
fucking,
lady-
what's his face? Morgan Wallen. We had wife beater dude, which
Yeah,
you can't say
wife
that word
beater
anymore.
dude was
What's the wife respecter?
Wait,
Sorry,
he
that's
was
just-
there?
Yeah. You guys missed him.
Morgan Wallen.
Janelle was there for
Not actual. Karelly goes, wait.
No, there was a Morgan Wallen wannabe. A Morgan wannabe.
Wait, where was this?
A wallaby.
A wallaby.
At Boots and Bells, of course.
Ugh, that
So we went to Boots and Bells, and that's not really like our scene, but we were with some other girls who wanted to check out Boots and Bells.
It's a country
and
bar,
I was
honey.
listen, I was interested in the idea because they have a mechanical bull. I've never ridden a mechanical bull, or maybe I did in the what's that other place? The
Oh,
Rose,
yeah.
Grizzly Rose.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's so-
yeah. I think I rode one there a long time ago, but I barely remember it. But I really just thought it'd be a fun challenge to get on it and be like a fun time.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'll do Boots and Bells.
All right.
So we're at Boots and Bells and we're having a good old time. But that place is filled with creepy men. Okay. Like it was, and like given the everywhere we went was filled with creepy men, but it was extra creepy at Boots and Bells. Like we could not get away from them.
No.
There's something about
constant.
country bars that attract the creepiest men.
Yeah.
That and whiskey, what is it? Risky Row?
I call
Row.
Risky Hoe is what I call it.
Yeah, that is definitely the Risky Hoe.
Which fuck that place.
Which if you live in Denver, you know some of these places that we're talking about. We're going to mention a few. So we start off the night. Well, first we went to Thirsty Lion. Best appetizers ever. Great service. Great drinks. Amazing. We had a great time.
We were having the kiki.
Our waiter loved us.
Our waiter loved us.
And we loved him.
Great drinks, great apps. We were having girl dinner with like 17 different appetizers.
We got like 8 and they were all really good. I ate so much. We had pretzels. We had
ahi tuna poke stack something.
Spicy tuna rolls.
Fried pickles.
Artichoke dip. We had it all.
What? We had artichoke dip?
Karelly.
So unless we
I wasn't there for that. I mean, I was. I didn't
I
didn't
feel like
try
I didn't
that.
get any either. I think we ordered it.
No, I definitely had it.
No, I think
I
Sydney,
did eat it. Yeah,
Sid and I were
I think
going in.
Sid and Janelle were hogging that over there.
No, you handed it to
No,
Janelle.
I ate some of it too, and then I passed it to you guys.
We had calamari for which I'm not a calamari girly, but apparently it was good. Was it good, Sid?
that was good. That was really
calamari
good.
girly. What else? Yeah, just plethora.
Oh yeah, we had pretzel and beer cheese.
So good.
I ate so much, and I paid for it later that night.
Maybe
maybe
that's what's happening to me.
I know. I just ate so. Oh my god, I could not believe how much I ate, and then to drink so much alcohol like that, I had the dads the next day.
The dads, yeah.
Google it if you don't know. But anyway, so we leave there. We go to Boots and Bells.
But by the way, it's only like 9:30.
Yeah,
so there's
which is
no one there so far.
Which I've realized that is a great time for me to go out. I loved how it was before people started coming places.
There was like no one there.
Just the first bar we went to. I can't even remember where it was. The one at whatever's next door to Boots and Bells.
Yeah, some random bar.
Not a soul.
No, we were the only ones.
The refinery.
So
our group. The refinery. So there was just, how many girls did we have? Like 8 of us? 9?
Because there was us 4 plus Haley and then Kendall's friend and then her
cousin. So it was like
9 of us.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
So we decide we want to, first we did these like ice shots, which I didn't understand. He's like, these things melt quick. So me and Janelle's both like broke through the bottom. I got like a tiny drop of vodka.
Yeah, I got.
And then you're supposed to take the ice shot and throw it at this like bell.
Yeah.
Boots and Bells.
That's what I didn't get.
I didn't get it either, Karelly. I broke mine on the bar. I literally smashed it down on the bar. And the guy was looking at me like,
oh my God.
Because Haley told me you're supposed to smash them, but I didn't make the connection. So anyway.
After done, so funny.
I know.
That's the whole point.
Haley was so mad too because she bought that round of shots.
No.
And I was like, I didn't even throw it at the bell. I didn't know. So then we go down to the bull riding area.
No. There was a creepy encounter with the man before you were in the bathroom. This was before.
Well, I talked to him first, I think, before anybody.
No, creepy encounter 1 was like first 5 minutes of being there where you and Sid were in the bathroom.
Okay.
It was us and then the girls aren't with us.
Yeah.
Haley was with us as well.
Yeah. We were, so at the top second floor is like a rooftop bar thing. So we're outside. Yeah, so we're outside and there's like this truck bed with this like sign above it. And they're like, and one of the girls was like, oh, we should take a picture. So we just asked this random couple because they were just by themselves. Oh. They're like in their probably like 50s, which is fine, whatever, but
keep that in mind.
It's this guy and this girl.
She's younger than him, she told me.
Yeah, but they're definitely like,
I think she was like mid 40s and he's like late.
Well, she looked old. Fucking.
She's rude.
So anyways, we're like, hey, can you take a picture for us?
Let's just call her Jennifer.
Okay, Jennifer. So we asked Jennifer and her husband, which we have no idea what the fuck his name is. Creep ass bitch.
I feel like it can just be Ron.
Okay, Jennifer and Ron.
Jennifer and Ron?
Jen and Ron. So we were like, hey, can you take a picture for
Uncle
us?
Ron that we've been talking about.
Okay. So we get it and we like do our little pose or whatever. This guy.
Well, no, first she's trying to get the shot, right?
Right.
So this bitch brings over a fucking stool. She gets on top of it, is trying to take all those pictures look like asshole.
She's like,
so bad.
You girls are gonna love me for this one day.
The pictures are the worst things we've ever seen.
Everything. Like ever. And then after that,
this guy who was with her, who's also standing there, Ron, he's like, all right, girl, smile. Now take your tops off. And we were kind of like,
wait, I missed all of
yeah.
this.
Oh, it gets so creepy.
I didn't know any of this.
Just hang on one sec.
Oh, you guys.
He goes, take your tops off, ladies. And we all just kind of be like, and like ignored him because he's a creepy man, whatever. He proceeds to say that like 6 more times. He's like, all right, now bring your titties out. Then, all right, now take your tops off, bring your titties out.
Okay.
And then after that,
and then, wait,
it gets worse. So he said that like 6 times. And then he goes, what are you guys doing wearing Birkenstocks? This isn't a Grateful Dead concert. This is a country bar. And I was like, what are you, like, go away. He kept being like, bring your titties out.
Wait,
take your tops off.
While this is happening, he's also taking pictures on his own phone
of us. Which
is the first time he did.
Which is the first time. But then he goes up to your friend, who's a big-chested gal.
Yes, she is.
And he literally touches her and goes, when are you bringing those out?
What? She didn't tell me this. Dude, I missed all of this.
Yes, and then after we all walked away, we tried getting her with us. Like, we tried to bring her with us. But, like, he kidnapped her, essentially. And, like, at one point, they were both like really like around her, like huddling around her.
Friend is like the friendliest human. Like she'll make friends with anyone.
Anybody.
So sweet. But I was like,
knows everyone, and she's so nice. Even after all of this, she kept saying like he was trying to say sorry.
No, fuck that.
Well, and then at one point I was like, hey, we got to go get our friend. Like she's gonna get kidnapped.
I was watching like very close by. Like what the hell?
He did say some like very like just really weird, inappropriate things. Like I can't remember because I was drunk, but like just like really gross.
Oh,
like
just so gross.
Yeah,
just like. Disgusting.
Oh, and so basically they followed us down then.
Yes. So then we go do our ice shots or whatever.
Okay.
We go downstairs.
So they've been watching us.
You come out of the bathroom, we do the ice shots, blah, 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 whatever. Yeah. We go downstairs.
So then Haley said something to me at some point about like we were debating what color Jennifer's shirt was.
So then I was not involved in this.
So that was
because her name was Coral. That was me and you.
No, we started calling her Coral.
No, she told us her name was Coral.
Oh yeah, it was me and you. Well, Haley told us to go ask her what color shirt she had. So I just like went up to her and I didn't know you guys had interacted with her already. So I thought I was being dared to like be crazy and go ask her what her shirt color was. So I went up to her and asked her, and then she was like, she's like, oh yeah, she's like, it's technically, I'm gonna throw you off, it's coral, because we were arguing if it was
pink,
red or magenta.
Oh,
it doesn't even matter. But then she was like, what are you guys celebrating? Is this a bachelorette party? And I was like, no, we're just celebrating life. I'm trying to get a night out as a mom. She was like, oh well, I don't have any kids. I don't want kids. I'm with him. And she pointed out her dude at the bar. She's like, he's my kid. Like, and his son just turned 19, so he's an empty nester, which is perfect for me because I can't stand kids or something along those lines. And I was like, okay, that was weird. And then so we're walking away, because then Creeper Ron comes up.
Creeper Ron
joins, and I'm like, okay, now Creepy Ron's like made me feel weird. Like it was nice talking to she seemed like nice at first.
Yeah, she seemed nice at first.
Yeah.
Remember we took a picture with her too?
Oh yeah, we took a picture.
Which I have a picture of someone taking a picture of you.
Okay,
and this is after
put it in and then just put an emoji on her.
Yeah. And this is after Creepy. And I tried to warn him, like, yo, those two are creepers. He was telling your friend to take your titties out. But I think you were drunk and it was loud. I was
very drunk.
So whatever. It doesn't it was fine.
So wait, I didn't know that you already thought he was creepy when you were standing there.
Me and Sydney missed all this because we were in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's why we were like extra cautious of them.
No, we already had problems. I already was not pleased because he kept being like, take your tops off, ladies, over and over again.
That's so weird because I got a red flag from him because something about his energy, I was like, I don't want to be around him. So I started walking over to the mechanical bull because we were all trying to sign waivers to get on that. Well, and as I look around, I saw him just do the straight like up and down of my butt.
Ew.
And normally I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
I am used to guys doing that at bars.
Right.
But it's something about him being like fucking 50 that I'm like,
he was just
ew.
Gross.
Not to like be ageist, but like you're.
No, I think everyone agrees.
That's what I'm saying.
That 50-year-old men should not be taking pictures and creeping on young women at bars.
And just wait till it gets worse.
It gets so much worse. So then a few of us did the mechanical
with your wife,
bull.
by the way.
No, they weren't married. They just started dating.
Whatever.
They were dating
with your bitch.
Did his girlfriend whatever say anything while he was saying take your tits out? Like what? She was like
laughing.
She was literally laughing.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is so fucking weird.
Well, and
it wasn't like an under the breath thing. He was like, take your tits out, girls, over and over. Take your tops off, ladies.
Yeah.
All right, now bring your titties out. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, all right, now. I was like, I fucking hate this place. Fuck Boots and Bells.
Well, and then
I'm never going back to Boots and Bells.
No, ever.
That was my second time there.
But then
Although
I think when
we did request God's Country and had our own private song on the dance floor, and that was real fun.
Okay. But then I think when we were
That's our
at
song,
the
Don't Ask Questions.
when we were at the when we were standing around the mechanical bull, I swear he said something like that again. Like something about taking your top, like take your
he thought
off.
It was so funny. I'm like, wow, how fucking hilarious are you?
So then we went over to the bull. Everyone's filling out their waivers. I'm like, we're kind of like waiting in line to go. A couple people had gone
of our group.
Well, no, it was the first girl that went.
Yeah, a friend of a friend was there, and so she gets on the bull, and I'm taking pictures of her, and I didn't even notice that. I thought he had like fucked off by this point, but we look over.
Oh.
Was it you that noticed it?
Yeah.
Nell came up to me and she's like, he's filming your friend.
Like I think there was like the second person, because I watched him do the first one and I was like.
So picture this, guys. She's on a mechanical bull, which is obviously a very like sexual thing. And
we're all dressed in cute little summer outfits.
Like shorts.
And we're all filming each other because we're all fucking friends.
Right. So yeah, we're taking pictures of each other,
we're all
filming
like,
each other.
This is so fun.
And also, nobody else is in the bar.
Side of it.
Hold on. I think this is important. Nobody else is really in the bar with us. Like, it's literally only us.
Yes.
The bar was like
very empty.
Besides us, and
maybe
there was like a couple other people there, but nowhere near us.
No.
So he walks over to the side of the mechanical bull as if he's like our friend, or like really
like
he looked like he was like her dad.
Yeah.
And he's openly like not even trying to like casually hide. No. He is just filming
and
her
the biggest smile
on it
the whole
and he's
time.
just like, and we have video of it.
And he's like laughing, filming it.
So then Janelle goes like, I'm going to say something. Or maybe I told you.
You
were
like,
you should say
you were
something.
like, go say something. I was like, don't have to
because I
ask
knew
me
she
twice.
would, and I thought it would be
because I was
like,
getting pissed off. And I was looking for a reason to yell at this fucking creeper.
Yeah.
This was strike 2.
Well, I didn't realize it was strike 2, so I was like, oh, damn, Janelle's going in like immediately. But like, even if this was strike one, why are you filming us? It's so creepy.
So creepy.
So I was like, I got to get this on film, Janelle going up to this guy.
So I go in there. I go up to his ass, and I actually could have been a lot meaner, which, by the way, I'm not very friendly towards men at bars because, frankly, I don't trust them. And
I
I
feel
like
the Christmas party. I think we put that on here too. Your face with him was so funny.
This is so short. You can. This is like the very end of it.
Yeah, I got.
And
nervous.
Look at his we're gonna blur out his face. But
yeah, we're gonna have to
he's
blur
smiling.
Out his face. Although
but
I honestly, we're gonna do that out of courtesy.
I know, because
like,
part of me is like,
I don't want a defamation issue for some reason. But honestly, fuck you.
You were filming.
You filmed us,
and there's more of the story.
Yeah. So he deserves to be put on blast, but we're not going to do that. I wish I could put a big picture of his face and be like warning. But yeah, I don't want to deal with any legal. It's not worth it.
Okay. But you can see there's like, and that's his girlfriend in the background. You can kind of see right there.
Yeah, you can see her coral shirt.
Okay.
So he looks like, at first he thought you were coming up like flirting with him.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
So
wait, play it again.
So he's like smiling. He's like, hey.
You can see him put his phone down.
So I go up to him and I'm like, hi, excuse me. Can you stop filming me and my friends? You're making us feel uncomfortable. And he's like, what? And I was like acting like he has no idea of what I'm talking about. I'm like, yeah, you're filming us. Can you please stop? You're making us feel uncomfortable. He's like, oh, okay, yeah. And then I just turn around and walk away. And so I thought that was
your face. Can we get a pause of Janelle's face at the end? This is my favorite.
I just look mad.
This is the fuckboy face for Janelle. This is the same face. Can we compare it to the Christmas party?
Men doing stupid ass shit piss me the fuck off. And I will say something because they're creepy as hell. And if you're nice to them, then they think they want to then you want to fuck them. And I'm like, no. So I'm just, and especially this, you deserve to be yelled at. But again, I wasn't even that mean. I was like, can you please stop filming us? You're making us feel uncomfortable. It's really creepy.
Well, it's starting to feel at this point that they're like seeking people together, which is, I know people live the swinger life. I have nothing against anyone, but it's so fucking creepy when it's unwarranted. It's not asked for.
Yeah, and
it
you're not
felt
allowed
like we were being like hunted.
People.
That's how it felt.
Swingers aren't inherently creepy like these fucking people.
No,
they're not inherently like, take your tits out and let me film you.
Yeah,
when I'm like half your age.
Yes.
Okay, so then we're like ignoring them, whatever, and 10 minutes goes by where people are still like riding the bull, our little group, and then
I never even got a chance to get on the bull because this fucker ruined my night.
Same. Then his fucking wife or bitch or whatever. What's her name again?
Coral.
Oh, Jennifer.
We're calling her Jennifer.
Jennifer. She comes up to me and taps me on the shoulder. She goes, excuse me? And I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. She's like, did you tell my boyfriend to stop filming you guys? And I was like, I couldn't even believe that she was asking me that. I was like, what?
She was like in your face.
She goes, did you tell my boyfriend to stop filming you guys? I said, yes, I did.
It's like unreal.
Like, yes, I absolutely did. I thought she would maybe be like, oh, sorry about that. No, she literally steps up to me. She goes, just to let you know, you guys are all filming each other. And I was like, yeah, well, we're friends. And what is wrong with her? And she's like, it's no different than you guys filming each other. It's First Amendment rights. You're in a public space and you're allowed to film each other. And I was like,
of course someone says that at Boots and Bells.
No,
We literally walked right into this fucking place knowing damn well what we were about to get into.
And I'm so shook. I'm
And
like,
we did.
what is the definition of anti-girls girl than sticking up for your man being a creep ass to other women? Also, wouldn't you, if John was randomly filming other bitches, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm
You're with
here.
me,
I'd be humiliated. I mean, like, we're going home now.
now.
Get the Uber. We're going home and having a chat ski, and there might be divorce papers
Exactly.
at the end of this.
Yeah.
Why are you filming
Exactly.
these young women?
No, she's
How
sticking up for him
embarrassing.
and trying to pick a fight with him. So then she's like, it's not against the First Amendment. And I go, I didn't say it was against the First Amendment, but it's creepy. And she's like, well, it's not against the law, honey. We can do it if we want. And I was like, okay, and I'm allowed to tell you and your creepy geriatric man that your filming is making us uncomfortable. So then your friend,
And
the triple Leo.
But it is also a private place. You're not like at the park. Right? Like
True.
you were in a private establishment where we can go to the bouncers and tell them this old man is filming us riding a bull.
Yeah.
Clearly a sexual situation.
Yeah.
And he's just like openly filming it. Who knows what he's going to do with that footage.
Smile in his
With
face.
a creep ass smile.
Just like how cringe, how embarrassing do you have to be as a woman to stand? This is my man. I'm going to stick beside him.
Exactly.
That's a theme this episode.
Yeah,
It is.
No,
Really,
that's
though.
coming later for our main story for today, our only story for today.
Oh my God. Okay, so
So then Sydney and I were in the bathroom during that, and I didn't understand. And we were like running to the back because I had to pee so bad.
yeah.
My pee problems were out of control, you guys.
No,
And
I was like,
Sydney's
we have to go back. We have to go back.
She was like, Janelle's like, go, like, there's a fight happening.
No.
We have to be there for her. So I'm like peeing as fast as I can. I'm like, I'm gonna get back.
Yeah.
no, it's okay. Your girl, Triple Leo. I don't know if she wants her
No,
name
I
out there.
know.
Whatever. She
Oh,
comes
yeah.
flying in because this.
She is like tiny too. She's
tiny.
Spitfire.
But she comes flying in
she's
next to
triple
me.
Leo, yeah.
And she gets up in this chick's face and she's like, what the fuck are you saying? And she's like, get out of my face, ladies. Are you getting in my face right now?
No, it's actually how she's like. That's actually her voice.
Literally her voice.
Coral.
And I'm like, it's fine. Like trying to tell my friend to chill. And she's like, no. She's like, fuck you and your creepy ass man. So they're going at it. And I'm going at it with her. I'm like, yeah, let's fucking go. Like, I'll beat your ass. Because then I was getting pissed. I'm like, you're not going to try and stick up for your creepy geriatric dino over here. That is creeping on 20-something-year-olds and like early 30-year-olds, okay?
And I'm telling you, the way that this guy looked just screamed like pedo. I don't know how else to say it. Like,
oh, 100%.
he
And
was
also,
so creepy. That's why when he first came up, I was like, I need to get away from him. And the fact that I noticed that he looked at my ass. And then once I started talking to everyone, everyone had a story of like, he looked at me inappropriately at some point.
yeah. He's
Yeah, oh my
touching
God.
your friend's
Wait,
boobs.
Wait. Okay, so when we were standing with them, Kendall, he literally like was standing next to me. He put his arm around me and like held in on my back.
Dude, I
And then-
seriously feel like we were being hunted by these two.
Yes.
Well, that's my thing is like, I'm already very paranoid, as pretty much every female in America is, or in the world
should be.
when they go out. And so I'm hyper aware of everything. And I'm like, I don't want, what if I don't know, he could be trying to roofie us. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. Fuck this guy.
100%.
She could be working with him. I have no idea what's going on.
That's kind of the vibe I was getting.
Yeah.
I have a story that's very similar to that happened a long time ago of like this one couple trying to like get me and my friends to go with her.
And that's a common
we
thing.
think that they were either trafficking.
Oh,
we
yeah.
think it was trafficking because like
That could have been what this was for all we know.
exactly.
I mean, yeah, but it was just really weird. And there are so many situations like that. Just be so fucking like vigilant of the
Yes.
people around you when you're out,
Yeah.
especially when
And
you're
don't
drinking.
feel bad for being fucking rude or short to strangers, like short
Yeah.
views. I think it's because I feel like if you're friendly to them, then they like try and take advantage of you.
Yeah.
So my rule of thumb is just be a bitch.
I'm with you.
Like, especially if they give you any
followed
red
us.
flags.
Yeah, that was weird.
If you run a salon or maybe a med spa or any other personal care company, you got into this business to help people look and feel their best, of course. But your day-to-day is filled with scheduling headaches, missed appointments, and systems that add stress to your day. And it might feel impossible to feel your best. And that's why you need Boulevard, friends. Boulevard is the #1 client experience platform built specifically for appointment-based self-care businesses because salons, spas, barbershops, med spas, and other self-care businesses are so personal the platform powering your business should feel the same. And it's not just software. It's a smarter, more personal, and organized way to manage all of your business's locations in one place. Whether that's online bookings, payments, appointment reminders, client profiles, and more, Boulevard makes every interaction seamless and every part of your business look polished and professional, which is definitely what you want, right? No more no-shows, scheduling headaches, or chaos behind the counter. Just smoother operations and, of course, happier clients. Plus, Boulevard helps you to elevate your marketing. They can generate custom reports, manage your memberships, and take your business as far as you want it to go. See why top beauty and wellness brands choose Boulevard to empower their team and grow their businesses. Right now, Boulevard is offering new customers $10 off your first year subscription when you go to joinblvd.com/sesh and book a demo. That's joinblvd.com/sesh. Book a demo and get 10% off your first year subscription. Join blvd.com/sesh.
So anyways, they go away. Or something happens.
We talked to the bouncer about it. And the bouncer pulled me aside and was like, I think it was me and Karelly.
Well, hold on. Before that, you two have your little fluffle, and then they end up leaving, right? Like the couple ends up leaving for a little bit, and then the bouncer comes up, or the mechanical bull engineer is talking to me.
He was
and Kendall.
also like the bouncer, yeah.
I think he was too. He worked there for for Karelly. And he's like, "What's going on?" And I told him, I was like, "Hey, like this guy's making us feel really uncomfortable." And I was like, but they just left. Whatever.
We told him they're filming us.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
So they're filming us. They were telling us to take our tops off.
They didn't leave. They were still down there.
Well, hold on. No, they left for a second and then they came back in.
And then they came back
in. And then I looked at that because I was talking to that guy for a little while, like the guy who worked there. And he was like, just like telling him what's going on. And then I was like, they just came back in. And he was like, unfortunately, he's like, I can't really do anything unless like I see it happening. And he's like, I would recommend you guys just like go upstairs and like we'll keep an eye on them. I'll let everyone else, like all the other bouncers know. And
but they did go talk to him. The bouncer went and talked to the dude.
Yeah, he did.
And of course,
he was like, we don't have evidence of it. I'm like, well, why aren't you paying attention? This is right next to you're manning the bull. Like,
wait, I thought he did say he saw it, or he thought they were creepy too.
He did say they were creepy.
He said he didn't see it himself. But he was like, you guys go upstairs. I guarantee you this creep is going to do something else in the meantime. And then I'll come get you guys. You can come back down and ride the bull later if you want once they're gone. Because I'll find a reason to kick him out eventually. Yeah, so I appreciated that. Well, he walked us upstairs. But it's still so annoying as a woman that we're the ones who have to go upstairs.
It's so fucking annoying. I was seriously just trying to ride this damn bull. And why do we have to go upstairs?
Yeah.
It's always like... It's just so annoying that as a female, it's always you who has to figure out, well, what were you wearing? Were you too drunk? Blah, 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 blah. Like, don't be a bitch. Don't be too nice. Like, you can never fucking win. And yeah, we all like 8 of us had to go upstairs and wait for this creep ass to leave or hopefully not follow us. The bouncer was like, well, if he comes upstairs, then we'll have grounds to like tell him that he's stalking you guys and kick him out. But it's just annoying in general. So anyways, it's just...
Yeah, it was really annoying. And then because upstairs wasn't much better. Well, no. It was a little better. The guys weren't quite as bad, but there was this one guy that was wearing a wife respecter that was like 3 sizes too big for him. I don't know how he looked in the mirror and was like, yep, this looks good. Perfect for boots and bells. But he was so after Janelle. Oh my God, he was really...
Which I didn't even notice, honestly.
I don't know.
I think I was so fired
or
up
maybe
from
he was looking at Sydney.
No, I think it was
don't
Haley.
know.
He was after...
I think it was after
all hoes that...
Yeah.
He could.
Well, he was standing behind Haley, and I was looking at him from across the bar, and I was looking at Haley like, ooh, like making faces, and he saw me doing it, and he looked at me and started making gross faces at me back. Because he was like I thought he was coming for Janelle or Sydney or someone.
Well, he did talk to me for a sec. He like tapped my shoulder and was like, hey.
And you were like,
can I buy you a drink? And I was like, don't touch me.
Hey, you know what? The guys out on the patio were nice. They were very respectful. They like came out and introduced.
They were nice. Remember we called them?
Yeah.
McLovin?
Yeah. It was looking a little bit like McLovin.
Well, he looked like a very Old Navy 4th of July shirt.
Well, he looked like a young Jonah Hill, one of them. And then the other one looked like McLovin. So it was a super bad moment. But they were very nice.
And they weren't being creepy.
Pictures of
pictures.
us.
They were being nice.
They shook hands.
Yeah, they weren't being
They were very nervous.
They weren't trying to be
No, they literally shook my hand. Yeah. He was like, I'm new to Denver. And I'm like, how do you like it? And he was like, huh? Like, he didn't hear me. I think they were all stressed. They were like so innocent. It was so refreshing after there were so many creepers around.
And wife respecter was old as shit too.
Yeah, wife respecter
was it seniors night out at Boots and Bells? I'm so confused.
I know. And then we go downstairs and we requested our own song. We were like, we just have to listen to this one song before we get out of this fucking dump.
I wish I could play that song or play that video.
Oh, yeah, y'all don't want to see it. No. we filmed ourselves doing a full music video. That is not for the internet. And all those people saw it too. Like looking at all the people watching us in the background.
Yeah. No, at one point, Sydney comes to me because she goes, "We need to stop." I said, "Why?" She goes, "Everyone's watching." I said, "Damn right."
I was so embarrassed.
Oh my gosh. Well, Morgan Wallen was watching us. There was this guy that had the whole Morgan Wallen get up, like the long hair, and then like the like tank top.
I don't even know
the
who
wife
that looks
respector,
like.
and then like a nice button-down shirt. That's like his normal look.
I've never seen.
But
him
he
before.
was really I could tell he was like really eyeing Janelle. So I told her, I was like, you got to look around this guy more. And I was like, he's got this. I tried to explain what Morgan Wallen looks like to her. She doesn't even know.
Did he have a mustache?
She turns around and looks at him, and he straight gave her the. He like winked at her a couple times. We were like, all right, it is time to bail on Boots and
You should
Bells.
have winked back.
Oh, I did as a joke because he was staring at me. So we were having a staring contest for like probably like 20 seconds. I was just staring at him, and I was like, "Are you gonna look away or not?"
There's just so many creepy
creepers.
guys.
Oh, it totally looked like Morgan Wallen. If that wasn't Morgan Wallen, I don't know what it was. No,
Right? Like
literally, that was
the
Morgan
vibe. And
Wallen.
he often does wear like a chain and then the like kind of nice.
No, that was
button-up
him.
with the the backwards hat. Yeah, the whole getup. So then after we got out of Boots and Bells, we started walking to the next place, and that was scary too. Like there was these two guys that were trying to get us to go to this one place. But then when we were walking, I think I was with you. Who was I with?
You were with me.
Some guy, we were trying to get into the other bar that our friends had already gotten into. And this guy like grabbed my wrist and was like, "You're so beautiful." And in the moment I was like,
no, he goes, "Can I interview you?"
Oh, that was a different guy.
Oh.
Yeah, he wanted to interview me and I almost said yes. Because I was like, I've always wanted to do one of those cool like TikTok interviews.
Oh my God.
But I'm
I was
what
like,
if he
"Kendall,
asked
no,
something
let's go."
crazy or like, I don't know. Thankfully you pulled me away from that. But then this other guy grabbed me by the wrist and was like, "You're so beautiful." And I kind of had like this moment where I was like, "Oh, thanks." It like made me feel good. But then I was like, "Ew, why the fuck are you grabbing me?" He grabbed me.
Ew.
I stepped in a puddle. I was really bummed about that. I was wearing like open-toed shoes. My feet were soaking.
Well, at least your pants weren't soaked.
Yeah,
By the time we got to the riot house, my pants were soaked.
Riot House. Fire ass vibes though.
Mm-hmm.
No one was there. It was dead as shit. It was like 10 p.m.
It was a club and it was empty, but
Maybe we should show my Toy Story video.
Oh my God.
I somehow pulled up like an AI Toy Story video on Instagram.
Yeah, why'd you pull that up?
I don't know. You should show some of those. So
no one was at the dance floor but us. All 9 of us just took over.
Dude, I'm such a mom too. I brought I'm taking prenatals right now. Like I'm trying to have a baby eventually, and so you take them in advance.
Right.
I brought 8 prenatals in my purse and my Unisom, of course.
Right.
And I'm like at the bar taking my 8 pills. Just like, and my pants are soaked. I'm like, damn, I'm too old to be out.
So awesome.
Oh, it's a good time though.
Oh, but
that
was
just
fun.
like annoying. I was thinking about it this morning. Like, I wish there was a way to like. Obviously, you can't have like an all girls bar because it's discrimination. Then there's all these other issues and like. How do you determine who can come in?
Right.
But like, I wish it was like, how can you like scan someone for like bad intentions and creepiness?
No, are you they
like?
need,
I just want to be
scanner.
safe. That's why I loved doing my birthday party at the private karaoke room we did because it was so fun. We could just
do whatever
fuck around, dance, and we didn't have to worry about people watching or creeping or I felt free that night.
After you guys left, me and Haley stayed for like another hour or so.
Oh yeah,
and these like 3 guys came up to us. Ugh. And we're trying to talk to us. And Haley, to one of them, she was like, "If you want us to talk to you, then you got to dance for us."
That's so awesome, honestly.
And so he started dancing.
I know. That clip is so awesome.
So funny.
He started dancing. And then like shortly after that, he gets kicked out for something else. And then
yeah, that went bad pretty
real quick. And then around that same time, I think this guy was in his friend group, but this other guy was trying to talk to me. And he's like hitting on me so hard. Sorry. Like I didn't say sorry. I was like, "I'm taken. Sorry. Like I'm not interested." And he's like, "Okay." He's like, "But would it have worked?" And I was like,
"What the hell are you gonna go?"
I don't know.
Like trying to be like, if you were single, would this have been a thing?
Yes. He's like, "What?" Like he's like, "Did my flirting work?" And I was like,
very desperate.
Yeah. And I was
very
like,
pathetically sad.
I don't know. And so then we ended up leaving after that, and like it was just men are fucking ruthless.
Janelle and I had another encounter. We got Sydney safely into her Uber, so then we were trying to find ours. And these 2 guys came up to us and was like, "Ladies," and he got really in our space. He's like, "Ladies, come on, we're gonna go party.
Come with us."
And I was like, "No, we're both married," or I think I said we're both married, whatever.
I don't care about
and
that.
he goes, "I am too."
Oh yeah. He goes, "And I have kids." Remember he said that?
Oh yeah.
Great, dude. I'm sure they're
like,
so
awesome.
proud of you.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's just like, it's very rare to, like, the majority of men in the going out scene are just there looking for,
It's
like, they're on a fucking
creep.
mission. It feels like you're
creep.
being hunted.
Yeah.
And it's
And they won't stop. And
Yeah,
I
they're
think that's the
relentless.
worst is like if you do kind of fight them and they're like, oh, she's kind of like flirting with me, angry version. And then if you're like, yeah, and then they're like, oh,
You're
it's
like,
more of a
like a little
test.
challenge.
You can't say anything to get them away. Like they are literally like little pests.
And that's why I'm a bitch. And I'm like, I'm not interested. Go away. Because then they're like, ew, you're a bitch. And I'm like, I'd rather have you think that and leave me alone than like be like, ooh, a challenge.
Even like the guy at the Christmas party, which I know we've talked about that and showed that video, which is the best video of Janelle I've ever seen. But he straight up was like knew your fiance was there. You pointed over to him. And then he started dogging on John.
He's like, that's who you're with. That's your man. I was like, whoa,
yeah, we've
sir.
been together for like 15 years.
Like, that's going to change your mind.
Right. I'm like, wait,
I'm
actually, you're right. Let me go dump his ass so I can S the D right now in the bathroom. Oh my God.
Oh, it's horrible.
Ew, and
fun night.
I forgot about this one too. We were dancing on the floor and some random dude comes up on the floor. And some dude comes up and he goes, excuse me, miss. And I'm like, oh, go. He goes, my friend over there thinks you're really pretty, but he's a little shy. And I was like, tell your friend to grow a pair of balls.
Was this at Riot House?
Yeah. I was like, grow a pair of balls. Also, I'm engaged. And then he walked away. But note to self.
Damn, people were watching us at Riot House? That's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, yeah, and still trying to come up to us.
Try to take a picture. He asked me like, "Oh, do you want me to take a picture?"
I thought he worked there.
One guy was actually doing
the guy in the gray sweatshirt.
He was like slaying.
I think
the
he
game.
worked there though.
He wasn't
was
being
taking
creepy.
tons of
taking good
pictures.
pics.
Yeah,
but on our phone.
Yeah,
I don't think he worked there.
I think he did.
He was nice.
I think he was like kind of a hype guy
creepy,
for
though.
Riot House.
No, he wasn't creepy.
Can I get that job? Can I be a hype girl for Riot House?
he would just take our pictures and then wouldn't be like asking us.
No,
anything.
I didn't think he was creepy.
He was just like, "Do you guys want a picture?" And then
I
he
just
would
know what
take
a lot
it,
of
give it
people
back
were
to you, and then
watching.
walk away. It's not like he was like trying to get something. It seemed like he worked there.
But for that guy, what an odd way to try and pick up chicks, to have your friend go and be like, he's too shy, but he thinks you're pretty. Like,
sounds like 7th grade.
That's
no, literally, I'm like,
dude, McLovin and Jonah Hill were doing too.
Yeah, McLovin. But overall, besides having to dodge creeps all night, which that's just what you do as a female.
Our waiter was great. Let's say
our waiter was nice.
He was the king of the night.
But we had a great time overall. Very fun crowd, as in the 8 of us.
And I was like, the next morning, it didn't like fully hit me how creepy the situation with geriatric boy was. And then I was showing it to Josh, and I was like, "Oh my God, you got to see this. Janelle's face is so funny." And then I'm watching it back, and then I showed it to him, and he's like horrified. He's like, "This is scary, babe.
It is scary.
Why was he doing that?" I just think because I was drunk, like it didn't register to me like how scary it was.
You didn't see you didn't.
And I didn't know the initial interaction.
Dude, if I would have saw the first one, I would have been like, "Whoa, this guy is really
Kendall,
creepy."
I think I even remember telling you like when they had come up to just me and you, and I was like, "Hey, like let's kind of."
Because you came up to me, you're like, "I'm friends with Jess." I was like, or Jen or whatever.
I said that.
Yeah, and I was like, "She's creepy." And he's creepy.
I didn't know. I didn't understand. I don't drink very often, and I just lose it.
Yeah.
You were fine.
Yeah, you were fine.
Like,
but
incapacitated.
Yeah, well, I was covered in piss and sweat by the end of it. My hair was soaking wet. And then I didn't even get a shower until Sunday because the rest of my weekend was fucked. I am always so excited when I get to talk about one of my favorite sponsors because it is one of my favorite services that I pay for on a weekly basis. I found it at the beginning of this year when they first started sponsoring us, and boy, has it changed the game. It is Hungry Root, and I cannot tell you how much we love Hungry Root in our house. Even my daughter loves it. She's a picky 3-year-old. She calls it Hungry Toot, which is adorable. But oh my gosh, seriously, the amount of stress that this has lifted from us, the way we've been able to eat so much healthier, we've been able to stop meal planning and doing as much grocery shopping because we have our meals planned out for the week. You're not going to get as tempted to order delivery or eat something unhealthy. And I've tried a lot of meal kits, and I've got to say, Hungry Root is my favorite. And what's cool about Hungry Root is it gets smarter with every order. With over 15,000 recipes to choose from each week. Yes, you heard me right, 15,000. It's insane. And many of those are ready to make in just 15 minutes or less. Plus, they also offer groceries, a very wide grocery selection, in fact, including smoothies, kids' snacks, sweets, salad kits, ready-to-eat meals, and supplements. It's easy to find options that fit your whole family's taste and nutritional goals. And Hungry Root helps you to save money by reducing waste. You can avoid the impulse grocery buys and skip skip last-minute restaurant takeout, and their best price program ensures that you get great value on over 100 popular products. And with my offer, you'll get a free item like a premium protein, veggie, or sweet treat in each box for life. And I think what we love most about Hungryroot is their quality. I'm telling you, I've never had a bad meal from Hungryroot. I've never had a bad piece of produce or a bad piece of meat. Hungryroot holds all of its food to high standards, screening out high fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, and preservatives. And they only source high quality meat and seafood. And man, can you taste the difference? They have no hormones or antibiotics. They also offer organic produce and non-GMO options and carry trusted healthy brands like Oatly, Vital Farms, Harmless Harvest, and many more. Tonight, I'm so excited we have the all-in-one lemony Alfredo salmon. This is one of my favorite meals, and it is very, very healthy, very delicious, and even my daughter will eat it. We just have to call it pink chicken. So take advantage of this exclusive offer for a limited time. You can get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. All you got to do is go to hungryroot.com/sesh and use code SESH. That's hungryroot.com/sesh, code SESH to get 40% off your first box, plus a free item of your choice for life, people. That's hungryroot.com/sesh, code SESH.
Let's get into the hospitalization.
The hospitalization. Sounds very dramatic. Okay, so then the next day, I had a birthday party to go to for a 3-year-old. And it was at Lava Island. Now, if you don't know what Lava Island is, if you don't live in Colorado, I don't know if they have them in other states. They probably do. I have never been to a play place like this. I've been to like Monkey Business and like similar things like that are much smaller. This place was insane.
It looked big.
Oh my God. It is massive. And there were so many kids. They had 3 birthday party rooms and all 3 of them had birthdays going on. So they were just so, I want to say there was like 100 kids there, and then parents too. Like it was that freaking big. They had 8 trampolines, a giant foam pit, a crash pad thing, and then like probably at least 8 slides, all these tubes to go around. So because my daughter, she's only 3, and her little bestie, they're both, her best friend is like 3.5. And then my friend, the one that we were talking about that was with us the night before, so we both had to pull it together as much as we could. But she's got 2 kids. And so it was me, Josh, and her, and we kind of had to like split up. And Josh and I were with the 2 3-year-olds, Holly and her little friend. But Holly is just crazy. She runs. She's like absolutely fearless. So she left me and her friend, and Josh went off with Holly. So I'm with her little friend. We're going through the little tubes. Everything's fine. We're having a good old time. We're trying to like go down the slides and stuff. And then I look down. I'm like up in one of the tubes, and I look down and I can see Josh is like limping off of the trampoline floor.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, fuck. Okay. And then my friend's daughter is a little scared of slides and stuff, but I was like, honey, we need to get down these slides fast. I like put her on my lap and we went down the slide, and it was hard to figure out how to even get out of these things and get to him because it's so confusing. There's like things hanging down from the walls, like not punching bags, but you know what I mean?
Is it like McFunnigan's from Just Go With It?
Like, but times 5. This place is massive.
Damn.
I've never seen anything like this. I kind of want to go. It sounds
really fun, but I'm sure you can't just go as a single adult with no children.
Honestly, you probably could.
That's creepy.
Well, like
they're going to look at me like we were looking at geriatric at the bar.
It made me feel like thankful that we've gotten into so much better shape since before we've had Holly, because we could actually like keep up with her and do shit, because it's hard. And both of us smacked our heads so hard. Oh my God. Dude, I smacked my head on this bar crawling through these tubes so hard that my teeth rattled. I thought my veneers broke. I was like, what the fuck just happened? It's like a crazy experience. And I was sweating. Like I got a workout at the dance floor. My Oura Ring was picking up all types of workouts this weekend. So I skipped my workout on Sunday because I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, you earned it.
I got plenty of exercise in. So anyway, I see Josh limping off, and I'm like, this is bad. And then I'm like, Josh. And he hears me and he looks up and he's like, just like made this symbol at me. And I was like, okay, we got to get out of here. So I get us out. I finally figure out how to get the fuck out of here. And he's like on the ground, like on the staircase, just like reeling in pain. And he's like, I don't even know where Holly is. She left me. So he was jumping in between. She left him like a little savage. They were jumping on the trampolines. And it's one of those, like, if you've ever been to like you can, okay, yes, this is what it's like. We went to the one in Inglewood. I don't know if this is the same one.
So fun.
But see how it goes way back. Yes, we did this one. Or maybe this is a different location. This looks like the Aurora location, maybe. The one that I went to is even bigger than this.
Damn.
Wow.
but it's confusing of like how to get out. But if you go to the trampolines, like
is that what you hit your head on?
Yeah, like those types of bar things. That's what I rattled my brain on. Probably got a little stupider there. Yeah, this is the Aurora location, I think. But
who cares?
But like, I don't know if you can see the trampolines.
I thought they
show them. Yeah, the birthday party rooms are lit though. They're like black lights.
Oh,
there it is, right there. Okay, so see, whoa, there's way more than I even remembered.
Oh my God, this looks so fun.
It is really fun. Holy shit, there's a lot of them. So in between, there's like pads, but there's something hard, like I'm guessing just carpet, like like a concrete floor with carpet over it in between. So Josh was like bouncing he said he was bouncing really high and like bouncing Holly. And yes, and he came down with he was going in between them, but he missed. And he came down with all his weight on one foot on the hard part.
Oh.
And he said he instantly like fell to the ground. And that he got his phone out to try to call me for help. And Holly took his phone out of his hands and pulled his hat off his head and left his ass.
That is so
just ran off with both of them. So he was alone and he had to like inch his way over to the side and was like trying to climb down the stairs.
Was there nobody there to help him? Like none of the employees?
None of the employees I don't think saw him. Because I finally had to flag someone down once I got to him and he was like, that was really bad. I think I broke my foot. I heard it crack. I heard these like popping sounds. Like it was like really bad. God. He's like, I'm in a ton of pain. He was freaking out. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go see if they have a wheelchair. And he was like, no. So I finally found some dude to come over and help us. And I called my dad so he could pick up Holly so I could bring him. It was close to Swedish Hospital.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I think I broke it. I need to go to the hospital.
Oh, my
okay.
God.
Like, you could not put any weight on it or anything?
No, not at all.
And there's the picture of the dudes, like, carrying him out.
I have to get a picture of this because it's so funny. And they told us that they have more adult injuries than kid injuries.
I can see that.
Which
kids
makes
are resilient.
Sense. Yeah, and we're not as nimble. So we like, get out there and we think that we can do these things and we just can't.
No.
But we had to fill out an incident form and everything.
Oh, my God.
So I like load him into the car. My dad came and picked up Holly, and I brought him to Swedish Hospital. And the ER, man. I have a lot of respect for your man, Karelly. It is chaos in there. It's a lot.
I know the ER is like probably like one of the worst as far as like workload goes. Or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything is like unpredictable.
It's intense. And like the nurse was telling us, she was like, make sure you don't touch the ground because we've had like an issue with staph infections.
What?
Yeah. And she was like, keep your shoe on because he had his shoe off, obviously. Right. Or like keep your sock on because they were saying a paramedic had just like had a massive staph infection of his entire arm just from like touching the ground, wrestling someone to the ground. And then some guy, I think like shit his pants in the entryway. But like before you get in, there's just like the doors.
The double doors.
There's like the double doors.
Yeah.
But it was like hot as fuck. So it was basically an oven. And I don't know if someone just didn't get the pants, but they were there from the moment we got in to the moment we left.
The pants?
There's poopy pants just cooking in between the doors.
Oh my God.
It was so bad.
Ew.
I know. I was like,
you know what? For the amount of fucking money Americans pay for healthcare.
Well, that's what I was like. At first, I was like,
hell?
okay, I get it. It was probably an emergency and they took him back. It was probably something real bad.
Right.
But then they were still there like 2 hours later. I was like, no one's gotten the poop pants. This is crazy. And it smelled way worse by the time we got there.
Ew.
But they were like super, super nice. And he did it as an x-ray and thankfully nothing was broken. And I think it's just like a bad sprain. But he's already doing a lot better.
Sprains are the worst.
Yeah, Karelly's had a sprain. She knows.
Oh.
But he was really not happy. And then it was just like, I already knew it was going to be extra work for me like in the coming days because we have 10 pets and a toddler and like we have to like divide and conquer to like function in our house. And I was like, okay, well it's not going to be that bad. I can do it. And like we were hosting a birthday party for his family too, which I probably should have just not done because it was a lot. But that morning or like later that afternoon, my throat kept hurting. And then going to bed that night, I was like, fuck, my throat like really hurts. My congestion started. And I woke up and I was like, dude, I'm like the sickest I've been since my bronchitis episode.
Oh, God.
And I was like, God damn it. So, yeah, I was like trying to get like, of course, Holly wakes up at the same time that the animals like have to go to the bathroom. You can tell Bernie's like about to pee on the floor. I was like, who do I pick? I literally like grab her. We all go downstairs. But it was just a lot. This weekend was
single mom.
I was
works two
literally
jobs,
that was me.
3 kids and never stops.
It would have been
shout
fine if
out
I
to
wasn't
single parents,
sick,
my
but
God.
like, oh, seriously, I can't even imagine, especially when you're sick.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, of course, the one day I
Right.
would love to just veg and have Josh do everything. He's like, just can't even stand up.
Oh my God.
So, but he's getting better now. It was quite.
No,
the
you
time,
legit
though.
thought he broke his foot though.
I did. It was,
For his ankle.
and so yeah, he was freaking out too.
So it was his ankle, not his toes or anything. It was his actual
Yeah,
ankle.
just his ankle.
Yeah.
More towards the back. But I just called him. He said he's doing a lot better. He's already like dished his crutches, so I can't force him.
He's like,
He doesn't like them. They hurt his arms, and I remember they do hurt.
yeah. Oh, when I broke my leg, was on crutches for
Ooh.
like a really long time, and you get like really bad rash.
Oh,
yeah. Yep. You got to like really use your arm strength.
I never did crutches. I didn't go to the hospital for my sprain either, and mine was bad.
Damn.
Bad,
Yeah.
bad.
Yours looked way worse.
Yeah.
The only reason we went is because we kind of thought it was broken.
Yeah.
Because he heard such a loud. I just don't think he understood that it could just be like popping.
Because mine popped. Oh my God, that sound is crazy. Then I asked my ex's aunt, who's a nurse, and she's like, you can go to the doctor, but they're just going to tell you to ice it and like elevate it and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but
We probably didn't need to go.
yeah, no, it's
But-
good that you guys went though, because we were also on like a vacation and like we were in the middle of nowhere in Tennessee, like buttfuck Tennessee.
Yeah.
So there was like not really any like
Anywhere to go.
yeah, anywhere to
I
go.
mean, Swedish was literally like a minute away from
Yeah.
Lava Island, so it worked out well. And then of course we like came in and we told the doctor. He's like, so what's that? What happened, man? He's like, oh, Lava Island. He's like, oh, we get a lot from Lava Island. He's like, oh, Lava Island.
So funny.
All right, well, there's your weekend update.
It was
Lots going on.
wild.
It has been a time.
And now we're just still recuperating.
Yep.
I'm trying to get my colon cleansed.
I need to go do another wee.
A what?
A wee wee.
Oh, a wee-wee with your 8 drinks that you have?
Yeah, exactly. I'm
I've
staying
also got a
hydrated.
wee.
Don't
Should I have a
judge.
coffee? Should I make a
Yeah.
coffee? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to make a coffee. Kendall's going to wee-wee. We'll circle back for one of the craziest stories we're about to talk
Yeah,
about.
holy shit. Trigger warning, though. It is intense.
Yes.
But
It's
lots to
intense,
say.
but
It is
like
cringe beyond belief.
The theme of this week is dumb fuck couples.
Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm.
what is it called? Apologists?
Mm-hmm.
Wife apologist or husband apologists?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creepy men apologists?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. That's exactly.
It's
exactly
and it's
it.
10 times worse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is so bad.
Do you feel like you go to the doctor and get your blood drawn, but you don't get enough good data and you're still wondering if there's something that you're missing having to do with your health, or you just want more information or to get some sort of baseline of where you are? I'd highly recommend using Function. We choose Function because it's the only health platform that gives you access to the kind of data most people never see and the insights to actually take action. Inside Function, you can test over 160 biomarkers from heart and hormones to toxins, inflammation, and stress. And you can also access multi-region MRI and CT scans, all tracked in one secure place over time. It's a near 360 view to see what's happening in your body. That's why top health leaders like Dr. Mark Hyman, Dr. Andrew Huberman, and Dr. Jeremy London are all behind Function Health. The summer grind has been real. Sun's up longer, sleep is shorter, social pressures are nonstop. It seems like everyone is just talking about being burned out. Behind the highlight reels are high-functioning people quietly falling apart. Low energy, fragile mood, libido, MIA. Function helps you find the signals under the symptoms. For instance, cortisol is directly involved in stress, inflammation, immunity, and metabolism. Or testosterone and DHEAS, which is linked to libido and fertility. Function puts names and numbers to the crashes no one can see, because seeking information about what's off is the first step to getting yourself back. Did you know there are nearly 30 biomarkers that can impact your skin more than your skincare routine? Because breakouts, dullness, dryness, redness, they're not just surface level issues. They're internal signals, and Function helps you see them clearly. Function is the first health membership that gives you access to over 100 biomarkers across the whole body. Recently, you've been in the sun, your routine is off, your skin's talking, and Function helps stop blaming the products and start understanding the patterns. Because your skin is a mirror and Function gives you the data to read it. I'm actually doing my first Function blood draw tomorrow, and I'm very excited about it because while I get routine blood draws from the PCP, I feel like they're never as informative as I wish that they were, and so I'm really excited to see what test results I get from Function. So learn more and join using our link. The first 1,000 get a $100 credit toward their membership. Visit www.functionhealth.com/sesh or use gift code SESH100 at Let's sign up to own your health.
All right. So finally getting into our one and only story for today. And this one, like we said, trigger warning, very disturbing. Okay. It does involve child sexual exploitation. Proceed with caution, but also these people are incredibly cringe. We're going to be talking about the Gulf Coast Stapletons.
These
I've
people
never heard
suck.
of them. Yeah, they do. They are.
Which maybe some of you have.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't have that big of a following.
Yeah, I know.
Joshua Stapleton goes by Joffrey. And his wife Brittani, they're known online as the Gulf Coast Stapletons, and they have 89.4K followers and 1.7 million likes on TikToks and 11,000 followers on Instagram. Just 11. But yeah, they basically just make like boating vlogs.
Yeah, like lifestyle. They show themselves on their boat. We have a clip of it that I think
Eating, beaching, tanning, living
working
the life.
out.
Working out.
Their
yeah,
poor
of course,
dog.
Of course.
Someone save this
They
fucking
do
dog.
have an adorable dog. Look at him.
Yeah.
Oh my
little like
God.
corgi mix or
Yep.
something.
It's Carlos the corgi.
Yeah,
So
Carlos,
fucking cute.
very, very cute. He has his own TikTok, Gulf Coast Carlos. So maybe give him a follow. He needs support. Or actually,
I don't know.
don't, because that just supports them.
Yeah. If only Carlos was
Let's
actually
go to
getting funds.
Because these two are nasty. And you know what? Before I even dove into everything else about them, they were giving me just this video alone gave me bad vibes.
Yeah.
It gives me the same vibes as
Yep.
fucking
Yes.
Jennifer and Ron.
Correct.
Totally. Jennifer / Coral and Ron.
Yeah.
Very much the same, cut of the same cloth. But bit way worse. I mean, as far as we know.
As far but
I don't
same
know, though.
like same aura, same vibe, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Who knows how bad Ron really is. Ugh. All right. Let's check them out. Let's check out a normal day in the life of the Stapletons, the Gulf Coast.
Let's go to Destin for the weekend. Bye-bye.
The forecast was too gorgeous to miss out on a great weekend at Crab Island. Carlos was feeling extra
way,
excited. Be sure you're
I've been-
following Carlos's.
I don't understand the hype around Crab Island. I went there.
Does it
and
suck?
I don't get it. I thought there'd be crabs there. There weren't any crabs. And it was just like drunk people and it was hot and there's no like food or anything. Maybe I went at a bad time. I went in April. I like Destin overall. It's beautiful. But Crab Island, I did not understand why people were freaking on Crab Island.
Here we are coming through Pensacola Beach. Be sure if you're over in the area to go check out the Grand Marlin. Anytime we go over to Destin, Josh loves riding right here along the beachside. The ride over from Perdido Key or Orange Beach to Destin is so easy. If you've never done it, I highly recommend. The requirement for coming through Navarre Beach is stopping in at Juana's. It's such a cool little beach bar. How cute is this outside tiki bar? And then we finally arrived at Crab Island. As soon as we arrived, we heard this guy, Waylon, yelling for us. Said he followed us on TikTok. After that, we got all ready for dinner. And instead
This
of driving
is also
our
a
own boat,
repeated
we
theme
decided
with
to take
them.
the water.
They love to point out when someone they found someone that follows them on TikTok, which kind of blew my mind because they only have 89,000 followers. How often they run into people several times in this vlog.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of their followers are in that area.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Water taxi. He dropped us off over at Harbor Docks. And here's one of our followers. Be at Crab Island all weekend. Comment below if we'll see you there. Here's another one of our sweet followers.
Followers.
Our followers. And they're following us wherever we go. Something about them just right off the bat just strikes you, right? You know, like you just get a weird vibe from the two of them.
Yeah, it's not good.
Weird whiff.
Yeah, a whiff. That's exactly right, Karelly.
A whiff of disgust.
So almost all of these videos are narrated by Brittani with Josh just in the background. Let's just take a little look ski. Let's pull up their TikTok just so we can take a little swing through. So yeah, just some background on them. Josh is 39, Brittani is 31, and they got married in 2023. So pretty fresh marriage.
We made the Bahamas crossing, came from Fort Lauderdale to Bimini to Chubb. On the way over,
Oh my God, the
he
dog
jumped
jumps, and
in
that
the
is
Gulf
cute.
Stream so the boys could do a little dive in and swim around. And as you can see, the most perfect day for a crossing. Seas were like
so
less than
cute.
1
The dog
foot.
is
It was
cute.
glassy out there.
All right, what
The
else?
ride
Let's
over
get more of a
Fort Lauderdale.
taste.
All right, guys, we are rolling out.
All the same
It's
thing.
time to leave Nashville
You want to know my biggest fear?
Let me see. Where's
It's not dying. It's not heights.
Hang on.
It's not planes. It's not spiders.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
God.
Whoa.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh, I love how he took the time to take his phone out though.
He's like, hold on now, honey.
I feel like you do
good
not
content.
really love me.
That
was crazy.
Disgusting.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna throw up.
Okay, so those are their pins. Those are their top 3.
Yeah.
Orange Beach or Gulf Shores area, then come with us to Voyagers located at Perdido Beach Resort in Orange Beach.
Off to dinner.
Perdido Beach Resort is
funny?
located on the Gulf side.
They like to say they don't live a luxurious lifestyle. And they keep giving shit to people who are like, these two live a luxurious lifestyle. What is not luxurious about
Looks
this?
pretty beautiful to
They
me.
like go on the boat everywhere. They eat, they drink, they hang out, they wear nice outfits. They like, this is their life. It's like a permanent vacation. I'd say it's pretty luxurious.
Mhm.
In her
Okay.
video, yeah, she's like, we're not lavish. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, lavish. That's the word she doesn't like.
And Voyagers is a hidden gem inside. It's one place that we have never had a bad experience at. We always splurge when we come
Splurge.
here. By the way,
We
if anyone needs
splurge,
my outfit details,
But
let me
nothing
know
about
and
it is
I'll-
lavish.
lavish and splurge. I will be making fun of these people because they suck. And I don't care.
Yeah,
All right,
soon you'll know why.
splurge. Let's go to the next.
Okay, guys, I need your help. We're about to go to dinner. I have 2 options. I have this one. If you know me, you know I never, ever post anything from TikTok Shop. But this came from TikTok Shop, and it's kind of hot. I love the bright color.
She's like, gonna link it below. Get a commish.
Mhm.
Sultry, sexy.
Tell my
whatever you wanna
luxury
call it, with
lifestyle
ropes.
lavish.
Anyways, let me know. What do you think between this one and one other option? Okay.
Okay, so we know what
Option
she
2.
picked.
Mhm.
Yeah,
She
all right.
picked that one.
Great.
Let's go to one of our favorite places in Orange Beach. It's called
The
Oso,
jail.
and it's located at Bear Point.
Look
There
at them.
truly isn't anything more
Lavish
beautiful
Beach
than a
jail.
sunset at the coast. If you come by
Their drinks
car,
are just, like,
Bear
sitting
Point
in the
is located at the end of
What?
Canal
Did you
Ridge.
see that?
But
Wait,
you
go
can also
back.
bring
It's
your boat
Florida.
and dock it out front.
Dude, they're
They
doing
have
open
several-
container?
Let's go
Look,
to one
right
of our
there.
favorite places.
Whoa!
Oso,
Maybe it's just
and
water and a
located at Bear
Coke.
No,
Point.
honey, I don't think
There
so.
truly isn't anything more beautiful than a sunset at the coast. If you come by
Noosh,
car, Bear
noosh.
Point is located at the end of Canal
Okay,
Ridge.
so you get the vibe.
But
Yeah.
you can also bring your
So yeah, it's
This
believed that
seems like
they-
somewhat harmless
Yeah.
for
yeah,
now.
It does.
Yeah.
Of course. Until you know what happens. So it's believed that they have homes in both Cartersville, Georgia, and Perdido Key, Florida. I've never heard of Perdido. I almost thought it said Perdildo. No, guys are not working great today. Their bios list Perdildo.
Which PS is like way up in the panhandle right by Mobile, Alabama.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So in
Okay.
the what is it, Floribama coast?
Yeah, Floribama.
But yeah, today we're going to be getting into what happened back in Georgia. And it's not good because here's the big bombshell, y'all. On June 24th, 2025, Josh was sentenced to 20 years for child exploitation. Disgusting. Yes, you heard that right. This man is a complete monster. And according to court documents filed by Bartow County Superior Court, Josh was sentenced to 5 years in prison and 15 years on probation. He'll also have to follow multiple sex offender conditions once he's released. And once you hear all the details of why he got these sentences, you're going to think that these are not harsh enough. Okay. So the investigation started back in 2020. And keep in mind, obviously, people who were following them, all those followers that they ran into, had no idea what Josh was all about.
Right.
So the investigation, like I said, started in 2020 after authorities received a tip through ICAC, which is the Internet Crimes Against Children program. The Cartersville Police Department led the investigation with the help of the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, GBI, and the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. And Josh was arrested in 2020 after authorities received the tip from ICAC. But even though he was arrested, he wasn't in jail the entire time leading up to his sentencing in June of 2025, because you're probably wondering, okay, this happened in 2020. How have they been beaching it up? How are they making these boat vlogs and meeting followers and shit and eating restaurants? Well, it's because he was most likely released on bail or on his own recognizance, which I guess is pretty standard unless the court sees someone as a flight risk or danger to the public.
I'm a little confused why they didn't see him as a said
That's what
danger
I'm
to the public
saying.
after you hear what he's done.
With child crimes, like, yeah, very questionable. So the public records do not show any travel restrictions. So as far as we know, he was free to just move on and make his TikToks while the case was still ongoing. And that's why so many people were confused about how the Gulf Coast Stapletons were still living this life. living this lavish life. I'm going to say as much as I can because she hates it.
Lavish luxury lifestyle.
Posting on TikTok, going on trips, riding on the boat, dogs jumping off the boat, drinking and driving, whatever they have to do. Okay, that
Allegedly.
Allegedly. It's a joke. Probably not true. I'm sure it was water and Coke.
Also, I don't know if you guys mentioned this, but they got married in 2023.
Yeah.
And this all happened in 2020.
So that's, I'm sure you're all wondering.
Right.
Yes, she knew.
Yes, she did, honey.
We'll get into that.
She stands by her man. You know that meme? Is that your man?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to stick beside him. As we said earlier about Coral.
Yep.
So yeah, they were living life like nothing was happening. Like he wasn't facing these charges. And we have more information about what exactly he did. We're not going to get into all of the details of it because it's very disturbing. Yeah, we don't know exactly what the terms of his release were, but in Georgia and in most states, it's actually pretty common to be released on your own bail or your own recognizance. Like we said, that just means the court lets you go without paying anything up front as long as you promise you're going to show your ass up to court and follow any rules that the judge gives you for while you're out. And from there, the case moved slowly because investigators had to review a large amount of digital evidence. Yes, this is disgusting, you guys, including files dating back to 2018. At first, Josh was facing 15 counts of possession of CSAM. If you don't know what that means,
look it up. We
yeah,
can't say
just
it on
look
YouTube.
it up. Yeah, YouTube's been tough on us lately.
It's SA material of a minor.
And as the investigation continued, he was later indicted on 40 counts. 40 fucking counts
Disgusting.
Of sexual exploitation of children. He ended up pleading guilty to 20 counts, and the other 20 were dropped as part of a non-negotiated plea. But okay, do the math there. We know what he was doing, and how much of it he was doing. And here's how the investigation unfolded based on the police report. And we need to give a shout out to True Crime Mama on TikTok. Yeah. Sydney, you found her?
Yeah, Sydney reached out to her and she gave it to us.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so she provided us the police report.
Oh my God, thank you. What's her real name? Do we know? Or she just goes by that?
I just know her as True Crime TikTok.
Oh, that's
True
very,
Crime Mama.
Very kind for her to share that.
True Crime Mama on TikTok.
Yeah, big shout out, guys. Go give her a follow. But yeah, on April 23rd, 2020, the Cartersville Police Department received an ICAC tip from the Georgia. I always struggle with the Georgia. Let me just say from the GBI. Georgia.
How come on Peaches Town in Georgia?
In Georgia.
Have you listened to the new Justin Bieber album?
No.
Neither have I.
The Justin Bieber situation is so much.
Yeah. Anyways.
I do kind of want to listen to it. I do love Bieber music normally. I still work out to some of his stuff.
Bieber music.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's a whole nother thing to talk about. Anyway, so it's reported, guys, this is so disgusting.
Ugh.
Okay, brace yourself. 326 sexually explicit images of minors under the age of 12 in disturbing situations had been uploaded to the internet from a Cartersville-based IP address starting in January of 2018. The IP address was connected to Josh based on subpoenaed records from Comcast. Okay, let's review that again. 326 sexually explicit images
Disgusting.
of minors under the age of 12 was on this dude's IP address.
And we're trying to word it in a way that YouTube won't get mad, but the gist of it is horrible, just very, very disgusting and disturbing situations that these kids were found in.
Yeah, some of the worst things that you can imagine. Ugh. Okay, just horrendous. And that same day, Josh was interviewed by the GBI by Special Agent Jim Reeves, or Rivs, I'm not sure. But here's a copy of the interview. We can go through it. Janelle, you want to take us through that?
Yes. Okay, so we're not going to go into the graphic details of the charges for obvious reasons, like I just said, but just to give you a bit of context to understand how severe and disturbing this is, okay? The material that Josh was convicted of involved prepubescent girls in absolutely horrific situations, you guys. Deeply, deeply disturbing. And that's really, I think, all I need to say about that. Okay? You get the point.
Yeah.
And that's why the backlash around his sentencing has been so strong. Because obviously, this is so disgusting. How is the punishment not harsher?
Because our justice system is fucked.
People are in jail for having a joint in an illegal state longer than this.
No, but this guy's doing boat TikToks down in the Gulf Coast.
Oh my God.
The Emerald Waters.
It's disgusting.
And his interview was
horrific.
horrible, too. Like, what he says in it.
So you would think that Brittany would be like, wait a second, you did what? You have done what? You have what with what? And be like, I'm out. But no. Just like the girl at Booze and Bells, you don't leave your man, even if he's disgusting pervert like this fucker.
She's going to stick beside him.
She doubled down and defended him and tried to shut down what she called rumors. Just some rumors.
Yep, just some rumors. But before we get into that, too, there was an interview as well. So this is from the actual police report from True Crime Mama that she gave us. So it says, after explaining to Mr. Stapleton why we are here, he admitted to viewing child keyword, but claimed that he did not have interest in children, despite stating that he
may have
did something to the images.
Ugh, disgusting.
He then claimed that all the viewing was conducted on his laptop that was in an office area inside the residence. S.A. Reeves asked Mr. Stapleton what was the youngest child that he saw the disturbing images, and he could not provide an age, claiming that he did not have kids to judge. And he was asked if viewing the child P-word images bothered him in any way, and he stated, no, people are people and bodies are bodies. We're all the same.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so this guy's like, a full-on pedo.
Also, this is just really great. He mentioned that he did not think it was against the law to view child P.
So he's not just sick. He's stupid as fuck.
Just like, bro, what?
Yeah. He really thought that was like totally cool. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Bodies are bodies, dude. It's not a big deal. That is so disgusting.
And just like, I don't understand why anyone would want to be with someone who has that type of attraction and wanted to see that and store that on their computer.
Exactly. But
how are you not horrified? You'd think that'd be the biggest turnoff in the world.
No, she thinks they're rumors.
Yeah, she's saying they're rumors. So
she's sticking by her man. And just remember that they got married in 2023 after the investigation had already started.
So, of course, Brittany had to stand by her man. She had to defend him and defend themselves because she doesn't want this to be the end of the boating vlogs, of the luxurious lifestyle. Which I was saying to Janelle earlier, I think what's one of the funniest part about her, not that anything about this story is funny, but her response kind of is to me. I think everyone can agree. Because it's very clear that she's like trying to brush over this like it's some influencer scandal. Like it's a quick cancellation, but we'll be back in action soon. We want to be back on our boats. And like she has no concept for what people have just found out about them. Like people are going to move past this, forget, and just like support your vlogging.
Your husband committed heinous crimes. You need to get the
against
fuck
children.
Offline. Get off
done.
the internet.
There's not anyone who wants you
off
anymore.
The internet. Goodbye.
Yeah, you would think any normal response to being found out for something like this would be like you delete everything and disappear. But no, she's on here and she's coming with vengeance and fire. Because yeah, they've gotten a bunch of backlash for this once people figured it out. And what a deeply abusive and exploitive person Josh is, and the fact that she just stood by this and knew about it this whole time and has been running around with him, putting him on the internet. So that's why the backlash has been so strong. I mean, the content was just horrific, and people are shocked at how light his sentence ended up being. But yeah, it's also blowing up. This story, I'd say, is really blowing up because of Brittany's response on TikTok. Because instead of distancing herself from the whole situation or just deleting her shit, like we just said, she doubled down. She defends Josh, and she tried to shut down what she called the rumors, while insisting
just
that they're still
rumors.
happy. And they have been transparent about everything. Have you? What world are we living in, Brittany?
No, literally.
What is going on here? She said that she knew about the charges before they even started dating, and that he was up front with her from the beginning. They got married in 2023. She was like, yeah, this is the kind of man I want. Let me marry him. Let me lock this one down. She also claims that
this is so good, you guys.
This is funny too. Yeah, she denies that the claim that a work laptop was involved. She's like, listen, no. All of the CSAM was on a private laptop. You guys have get your facts straight.
Because
so you'll see that
matters.
Yeah, that's so much better. Well, if that's the case, never mind. Move along.
Yeah, she makes it clear that she's still supporting him And her response is more about pushing back on misinformation, defending their relationship, and trying to control the narrative. She said that they've always been honest with people around them, including the parents of kids that Josh has been around. And yes, you will hear that. Okay, let's just dive into some of her clips. Let's start with, and some of it's really boring, so Sydney clipped up a little bit of it.
I want to start off by saying that you are absolutely allowed to post anything that is public record, such as mugshots, indictments, court documents, anything like that, and give your opinion. What you're not allowed to do is post anything that is a false statement that is damaging to someone's reputation. And I've seen a lot of it. I'm going to set the record straight, but if I continue to see it, naturally, I'm going to have to take legal action because it's absolutely illegal. And this brings me...
The fact that she thinks anything is going to damage his reputation more than
or hers even, too.
Yeah.
Hers is ruined.
Yep. And no. But she wants to make sure she sets the record straight and at least gets the facts out.
Yes.
Because we still have good reputations, according to her.
Of course.
Okay.
To the first question, I continuously keep seeing, maybe she didn't know, or did she know? Do we think she knew? How did she not know? Absolutely, I knew. Josh and I were friends way before we ever started dating.
Yes, I did.
So when the charges occurred...
Bitch, what the fuck?
It'd also be better for her to just be like, I had no idea.
Yeah, just
I know.
lie.
Like, oh my
No,
God.
I'm telling you, the best thing would have been to just delete it all.
Delete it all.
Just disappear.
Don't-
That is so humiliating to be like, of course I knew. And I
course,
stand by
he's
it.
my man.
Look at us on our boat.
In our vows, I said, through PDF file or not, I will stand by you. Disgusting.
Dude, to get on here and say this like so soon after all this happens.
So bad.
I know,
Why would you do that?
She's almost was like getting offended that people like maybe questioning like, oh, did she know? Like, oh my gosh. And she's like,
Duh.
I knew I'm his wife.
Yeah, she's like, of course I fucking knew. So embarrassing.
Oh yeah.
I don't think she realizes like how bad she sounds. Clearly.
Clearly not.
No.
Brittany.
And you better believe I hit him up because as soon as I saw it, I have a really good judge of character. And I knew
That's
something was up.
crazy.
I knew
I have
that
a
was
really
not
good
Josh.
judge of
We
character.
had already been on several trips together beforehand. I'd spent pretty close time with this guy, and I was like, something's wrong here. Josh was absolutely upfront with me about everything in the...
And just to clarify, because we were talking over that, when she's saying, I figured out something was wrong here, she's saying that something has to be wrong with these charges, that there's more to the story. Like, these charges don't make sense.
She's like,
because I have
he's
a
a
good
good man,
judge
Savannah.
of character.
It's a good man, Savannah.
Yes.
Not my man.
There were no secrets. So that leads me to the next point. I continuously see things that say he lied to her and told her that his ex-wife set him up. Let's cover a couple things. One, I'm Josh's first wife. He has never been married before.
Who
Josh
cares?
has never blamed any ex relationship for these charges. He has never spoken badly about an ex.
What does that have to do with anything?
Literally nothing, Karelly. Absolutely nothing.
Literally.
So obviously we can't confirm this 100% at all, but someone did comment on this video on Facebook, actually, and the person's name is Lad. Here's what they had to say. I know them personally, first of all. Second of all, this is 100% a lie. I've been around them countless times, and I've never heard this or been told about this. They've been around my kids and other kids that I've seen with my own two eyes, and trust me, if we knew, we wouldn't have let that happen. Because what the fuck? That is my biggest question here. What other parents are you telling, like, oh yeah, sorry, I have like 20 counts of
Exploitation
over
against
300
children.
pictures
Yeah.
of CSAM on my computer. Is it okay if we come over for the barbecue?
And they're like, yeah, it's fine.
Like, sure, he's
Come
a nice
on.
guy. Come on.
Bring the barbecue lays.
Mm-hmm.
Bring the potato salad.
God. Yeah, you want to get in the bounce house with our kids? How about the pool?
Right.
I don't believe that for a second. That is such a fucking lie. I don't know who this lad is.
Lad.
I believe him. Yeah, I'm saying lad. But like, I guess I can say I believe 95%. I think most likely, whether this lad person is real or not, I doubt that they were running around telling all the people that they hang out with kids the full extent of his charges. No fucking way.
No.
Because any good parent, the second, if someone told me like, hey, is it still cool if we come over? But like, we have these, pending 20 counts
40.
of 40 counts of child exploitation. Is it cool if we come chill with Holly? Fuck no. You're not coming anywhere near my house.
So literally,
I'm going to like put up a sign with your faces like, do not let these people in our
get a restraining
neighborhood.
order.
You know
God.
what is so weird? I thought, because when they first found out all this stuff in 2020, I'm surprised he wasn't like labeled as like a like what when you're
like if an offender. Yeah. Like have to put a sign on your door, but because he wasn't actually found guilty yet. He was awaiting
just 5 years of him just.
That's such a failure in the system too. That there's 5 years during the investigation process. Like there should have been some type of something to protect kids in the meantime, so he doesn't go out and continue to offend. Anyway,
he peed on people.
Wait, he peed on people?
Yeah, it's in the second half of that comment.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, let's read the rest of it. He peed on people. That's great to hear. Yeah, they've been around my kids and other kids that I've seen with my own 2 eyes, and trust me, if we knew, we wouldn't have let that happen. I just recently found out that he was told by his brother that most of his family had disowned him not only for this, but other things that he's done in the past. He was caught peeing on people in suntan beds.
Peeping.
Oh,
peeping.
Did Karelly see peeing?
I saw peeing.
I saw peeing too.
I was like, I have not read that part.
Peeing would have been, I mean, it's all diabolical, but peeing would have been.
Ew.
Okay, peeping, to be clear, there's no pee.
But still, this is.
And again, I just have to say this again for legal reasons. This is all alleged.
Of course.
We don't know.
We have no idea who Lad is.
Yeah, Lad. But yeah, he was caught peeping on people in suntan beds at the gym. That sounds... Looking at him, that checks out.
He looks like he belongs at Boots and Bells.
Yeah, he does.
Also, this is great, guys. Little tidbit here. Supposedly, Brittani is part of a mom group on Facebook called Mama Bears.
You'd wonder why. Is she a mom?
Nope.
No,
she's not.
Then why is she in the Mama Bears Facebook group, Janelle?
And she has no interest of wanting to be a mom.
No.
Crazy, almost like Coral and Ron.
Oh, God. This is seriously scary.
Almost like, in my opinion, in Minecraft, maybe they're looking. Maybe, I don't know. That's all I'm going to say about that.
And because
why are you in this group? What the fuck?
Literally.
Why? Literally, there's no reason for you to be in a mom group on Facebook. It's for parenting advice and sharing like locations and birthday party tips and shit like that. Laundry.
Yeah.
So she does sell insurance. So some people have said, well, maybe it's because moms have questions about the insurance.
I just have to throw
okay. They would just doing a public service.
Yeah, they would join an insurance group,
exactly.
not a fucking mom group.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like State Farm Insurance or whatever.
So let's watch the TikTok of True Crime with Megan showing the proof.
Wife Brittani is, well, she's not a mom. However, she allegedly lied to get into a mom group on social media. Why would you do that?
Why?
I mean, these mom groups are for just that. Moms.
Alleged.
To get advice on how to raise children, to get parenting tips. Why in the world would you want to be in a mom group if you don't have children? And in case you don't believe me, as always, I brought the proof. Here's the screenshot. The name of the group was Mama Bears. Look at this second question. Are you a mama, a stepmama, a baby mama? And, well, she marked yes. However, she's none of those, not even close. Evidently, moms in this mom group started being exactly what the group is called, Mama Bears. And they started to evidently post comments about this. Now, I haven't seen the comments, but this is a screenshot of where Brittani sent, who I'm assuming is the group owner or a moderator. I can't confirm that, though. That's just what I'm assuming. So this was back last year. Notice she said something about an arrest. So this goes to show that some people have known about this for a while, at least over a year, about her husband's arrest, that is. And also notice how she's taking up for her husband. An arrest does not make you guilty, she said. Anyone who knows Josh has zero issues with him around their children. Well, Brittani, I bet they never read that indictment and have the full details.
Yeah.
How
he
embarrassing.
was not convicted. And he's actually probably one of the greatest people you'd ever meet.
Oh, I'm sure.
One
of the greatest people. She get a Nobel Peace Prize.
One of the greatest people you'll ever meet.
Okay.
Fuck.
And if you look at her videos, the comments on all of her videos are overwhelmingly supportive, but that makes sense considering she was like, I'm deleting any hate.
Yeah, she set up serious blocks.
Yeah. So everyone's like, girl, stay strong.
You're allowed to support your family. People on the internet are still human, even if they have CSAM.
What the hell,
That's insane. Girl, stay strong.
Just get off the
all
internet.
have mess in our lives. Okay, we all have mess in our lives. We don't all have CSAM in our lives. What the fuck is going on? These people throwing stones at y'all have no right. No.
No.
You throw stones, verbal stones, at people like this. This is like the scum of the earth.
Also, you guys, this is like just adds to the lore of the fucking craziness of Brittani. So there's this TikTok account called Karelly on the Coast, run by girl Karelly, and she lives in the Florida Panhandle and covered this case on her TikTok, okay? And in one of her videos, she said that this is alleged, that she got this DM, but okay. She got a DM from someone telling her that Brittani's dad had been arrested and charged with capital murder and assault of
a 72-year-old.
Oh, yeah, of a 72-year-old in 2022. And supposedly this is her dad, Ricky Dwayne Morris.
Nikki Dwayne.
Mm-hmm. So after Karelly posted this video about Brittani's alleged dad being a fucking murderer, Brittani hops on TikTok and is like, no, bitch, I've got something to say about this.
Of course she does.
This is actually a thinly veiled threat.
Okay, so this person says, Kyle, you feel free to say what you want all day. This isn't a threat, but I will warn you. You see these charges? This is not the one I would be going after. My dad has nothing to lose. Okay. So let's go ahead and see.
What does that mean? Like, he'll kill you?
Basically, like, my dad's already killed one. He's already been charged with murder.
Jail.
He's already in jail. What does he have to lose?
Is that what you're saying, Brittani?
Because she, like, covered
does that
her
mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anybody want to disagree with me here? So you unblocked me to show back up in my comments, basically saying that word's going to get back to your father and he has nothing to lose.
Yeah.
And this isn't about views to me. This is actually about exposing people like your husband and sympathizers of those type of people. I've talked about it plenty on my page. In fact, I am consistently warning people to not post their children online because of people like your husband. I don't know why anyone in your inner circle hasn't taken your phone away. Probably because they've all scattered. They're all gone. Because the backlash is well-deserved. We don't have room for it on this app, in this community, none of it. So please, save your threats. I know plenty of people in the police department that would love to see this. Thank you for it. I'll go ahead and screenshot it and do what I need to do.
Okay,
God.
we have one more clip from Brittani as well.
Okay, so here's some advice.
Okay.
From Brittani.
Okay, so I know you guys have been loving my big sis tip of the day. So Carlos, and I have another one coming for you. It is none of your business what people say about you behind your back. You may have heard it before, but it is the motto I have lived by for years now. And guess what? Makes a world of difference in your life. Carlos, do you agree? I think he agrees. So if you ever hear someone say something along the lines of, I heard someone say this about you, or I heard someone say that, you don't care. Don't even ask who said it because you don't care. Got it? Also,
If you made it clear, you don't
that
care.
anyone has said something bad about me, I just automatically assume they're a loser, they have a bad marriage or relationship, or they suck at their job, or they hate their job, and they're just unsuccessful. And you may have
that
heard
applies to everyone concerned about your husband.
Okay, this is fucking insane to me because actually the motto of like what someone says about you behind your back is none of your business, I very much agree with 99% of the time. I actually tell myself that all the time.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Completely agree.
However, your husband has committed fucking crimes against children.
Mm-hmm.
This does not apply for you. When you're like, they probably just hate their jobs because they're miserable losers who are jealous. That is not okay to say for like random internet trolls.
Yeah.
Not when people are pointing out your fucking husband committing crimes
applies
against
to, like,
children.
Girls in high school talking bad about you, saying mean
Right.
things. That you're like, this is,
Or people
are
making
concerned about things that you absolutely should be concerned about. This is like,
This
this
is
is some
about
of the worst things that you can do as a human. And you don't just get to be like, well, don't talk shit
There's
about me
trolls.
behind my back. That's none of my business. And like people who have to like go out and publicly say something like that, it just shows that you do care what people say behind your back. When you have to like make that known and be like, oh, it's not blah, 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 you know?
Clearly she does though, because so like she had posted this like on her page, right? Like it wasn't in regards to her husband, but it's funny that she says that, oh, don't care what people say, but then she posts the most recent video about how she clearly cares.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So
she cares.
This is like, yes, before he
And also,
came out, but
I just want to take a little swing back to her initial response because I just can't not play the very end of it. Okay,
Yeah.
she starts blaming people for talking, like it's very much, and this really goes against what she just said and how much it affects her. Just play it. Let's just take a look.
Let's just play it.
Think really hard, because it would be really difficult to sleep at night if you were the cause for someone not to be on this earth. So say what you want to say. Send me my death threats and send me all these messages. You can't hurt my feelings. You can't cancel me, because this was never a job. It was only for fun for us. We just enjoyed posting our memories and travels. But think really, really deeply before you post the things you do and you profit off someone else's life just to get your 10,000 extra followers and hundreds of thousands of views. Think about it. And most of all, maybe think about reaching out to that person to see if they are even legally allowed to speak on the case before you do so. Because otherwise, you're just allowed to say whatever you want, and they may not necessarily be able to respond. Just something to think about. And because our account has
no.
First off, if she really is getting death threats, I obviously do not condone that. I don't think anyone on earth should be getting death threats.
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten death threats. Anyone on the internet has gotten a death threat at some point. It's just like part of it. And it's not an excuse of like, and to blame people, to preemptively say like, she's basically saying I could have ended my life, unalived myself, and it would have been all of your fault because you're talking about my husband's
horrific crimes
against children. And therefore, y'all should be the ones to think about it.
Dude,
that you supported.
Get off the internet.
Yeah, exactly. And she's like, and we just do this for fun. This was never a job.
Then
why
get
are
off
you here?
the internet.
Why are you even trying to defend yourself? But I don't care at all. It's none of my business what people say about my back. Like, dude, you're making absolutely no sense. Brittany, delete it all.
What?
Get off. And honestly, my word of advice to you, honey, leave that man. That is a dangerous person to be around. I don't care if he was confused. Didn't he say something like he didn't know? Right, didn't we mention this? He didn't know that you're not allowed to have this on. Dude, something is wrong with him. If he ever willingly viewed that stuff, had that much of it on his computer, something is wrong.
It genuinely makes
Get away from him. That is scary. But I'm also, I don't know. You being in the mama group, there's no reason for that. I have nothing else to say to these people.
When's the last time they uploaded?
Hope I never hear from them again.
I think she posted a video a day or two ago of Carlos's birthday, but there's no like talking in
So
it.
she's like trying to like,
go back. Let's see it. Let's see Carlos's birthday. Who's
I'm like,
Carlos?
the dog. Are we like trying to just move on from this? Essentially, is my question.
They
like,
want to keep this up.
I know, but as she like just decided like, all right, and we're back to
just
normal
gonna
content.
keep all the comment blocks on and just move on.
Okay.
Why you would want to do that?
I just think that's so fucking crazy. Imagine. Never mind. Honestly. Oh, yep. There's the dog.
Especially if this isn't like your job, you're not making money according to her, then why are you doing this? You're that much of a clout goblin that even after your husband has been exposed for all of this and you're like, I still need to be on and document my dog's fucking birthday party.
And the fact that she goes, and I knew about it.
Yeah, and of course I did.
Right.
Of course I did.
Right, like getting mad.
Yeah. Like,
how could you
think I didn't know?
Of course I did.
I'm his wife. Girl, you are so embarrassing. Both of you are so embarrassing. This poor dog.
It's dead ass giving Jenna fucking boots and bells being like, of course he's filming you.
Yeah. This is a free country.
Of course he is.
Oh my God. We need to rescue Carlos. Operation Rescue Carlos.
He's so cute. Look at him.
Look at him. All right. But yeah, this is them trying to move on. 2 days ago.
Oh, I love dog birthdays.
I don't know.
Of course, this fucking music.
Oh, it's interesting how Josh isn't here for the birthday party. Josh wasn't invited to the birthday party.
Seriously, where is he?
The dog's only 6. He's a minor. He can't be around Josh.
Jungle through the park.
Okay, we're good on that, Janelle. Thank you.
Okay, welcome.
Is he in jail right now? Because he has to
he's not even there. No, he's filming this. They're just keeping him off camera.
But he had to serve 5 years, right?
Yeah, he's in prison.
Oh yeah, no, he's in prison. Just us. We're fine, and we're just waiting for Daddy to come home.
Seriously.
Oh my God.
I would throw all the shit outside.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck? How can you literally look at someone? Oh my God, that would just be so.
Yeah.
That would be so deeply disturbing if you figured out that your partner
Oh my God.
Like,
Yeah.
oh
and then
my
you
God.
figured it out before you
And
married
you
him.
married him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What in the helly? What in the helly Barry? What in the helliante?
Mhm.
What in the helly Ron James?
What in all the hellies? That is absolutely diabolical, insane behavior. Disgusting.
And that's it.
There's like a weird part of me that feels almost bad for Brittany that she doesn't have the self-respect to not want to stay with someone like that.
Yeah.
And that she's also defending her father who murdered someone.
Yeah.
Something is wrong there, and it makes me wonder, like,
Yeah.
you know. I don't
No,
know.
I don't think there's any excuses for her. I think
I don't
that
know.
she's a fucked
You
up
guys know
person.
me. I always am trying to, like,
No, I
find
understand
some
what you're
shred of,
saying.
like,
Yes.
decency in people and think, like, there must be something wrong that she thinks this is okay and thinks responding saying, like, yeah, of course I knew. And, like,
Of course I
like,
knew.
it's fine, guys. Shut up about it. It's just, like, it's so... What went wrong with you? I don't know.
Guilty.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
like, what do you mean rumors?
I know, to call it rumors. Well,
He
she's
pled-
saying the rumor. She's saying things like the
The laptop, the work laptop.
yeah, like it being on the work laptop was
okay.
was the
Stupid-
rumor.
stupid things
It's
that don't
irrelevant
matter.
things.
But
that-
he pled guilty.
yeah, she doesn't care.
And it's like
And they found evidence.
But what she's saying, because she can't speak about the case, is what she's trying to, like, put the narrative out there is that something like went wrong here. Like he was basically like accidentally fell into this situation.
Well, wasn't
I think
there-
what she's trying to argue is like, when I found out about it, something didn't feel right because I have a good judge of character. So I dug deep and I like whatever happened, since we don't know the details of it. She seems to have convinced herself that
there's
it wasn't
more to the
that
story.
bad.
There's more to the
There's more
story.
to the story, and that
excuses.
no.
But she
We're
knew
talking-
that the sentence was he's going to be sentenced.
Right.
So like they were together.
that whole time.
It wasn't
Yeah.
another scenario that like he'd bought this laptop off like Facebook Marketplace and it already had the CSAM.
Oh yeah, that was another rumor she said that was going on.
Oh, yeah. Aren't there like
So-
rumors on Reddit too?
Oh yeah, that's like rumors.
course.
But I mean, she's pointing out the things that don't actually have to do with what he is being convicted of.
Which that's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
fucking
'cause she
scary.
wants
Can
to
you
focus
buy
on those.
laptops off, like use
course.
laptops and not know that it's filled with CSAM?
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure you could, but
he
like,
wouldn't have pleaded guilty to it if
Right,
that is what
true.
happened.
Right,
and
right,
it was
right,
like
right.
they followed the IP address to the uploads that were
Right.
his
Yes,
right.
to
yeah,
his
right.
laptop.
Right,
Yes.
right, right.
So it
right,
wasn't
right,
like he didn't just buy a laptop with like CSAM.
No, he's
No.
a guilty, disgusting little
40
bitch.
counts, and like obviously, get this up, but they're
A big bitch, I guess.
they're horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
we wanted to
disgusting,
spare you
guys.
guys the details, but yeah. Ugh,
Anyways,
disgusting.
that's our episode of Why Do Men?
Yeah,
and women.
this whole show should be Why Do Men?
And this episode, Why Do Women?
yeah, and Why Do Women? Yeah. God.
Support their ugly ass, weirdo ass, crusty ass,
nasty
creepy
ass.
ass.
It's like times like these too, like seeing all these men where I'm like so damn thankful to have such a good man.
Yeah.
You know, like I have this amazing hands-on daddy who injured himself jumping through the trampolines, you know,
a
like
single
he's just
dad who has a broken leg. He's at the house making sure.
No, but seriously, it's rare. Like there's a lot of shitty,
Clearly.
like all four of us though.
Yeah,
We
but
have really good men. And
I've realized the older I get, the fucking more rare it is.
It's
like
very rare.
Jesus. There's a lot of scums
Mhm.
out there.
there are,
God.
yeah.
I feel bad for people with such
Yeah.
horror stories. I mean, look what
yeah.
happened with Haley and Ick.
Yep. And Karelly and
Yeah, and
back in the day.
what's his face? I forgot what his code name was.
I can't
forgot.
remember his code name either.
Neither.
But,
It's irrelevant.
Doesn't matter now.
yeah.
But yeah. Bad
Anyhow,
guys.
That's it.
So stay safe out there. That's we're gonna end the episode with.
No,
stay
for
safe
real.
out there.
Stay safe out there and be mean to men
Ugh.
at the bar, okay? Don't
Yep.
trust them.
Stand up for yourself.
Stand up
but
for yourself.
Be
Mhm.
safe while doing it, because Jesus Christ, it's a scary world.
Men are scary.
Keep your children safe too.
And that's it for this sesh. We love you
Yeah.
so much. Don't forget to vote for the dog name.
Mm-hmm.
Check out our merch. It's
Consider
50% off.
Charlie. I will say
He's right
it'd be really
here.
cool to have Charlie be the name.
You know, I voted for that.
My tops are Charlie for boy,
Hope.
Hope for girl.
Same.
But
That's what I voted
I will
for.
support whatever
Of course.
the audiences think.
yes.
But
Thanks
that's
so much,
it,
guys. We love you. We'll
Yep,
see you on the
have
next
a great
sesh.
week.
But until then, keep it fresh.
Yeah.